feta cheese pizza.
The first thing said is feta cheese pizza.
No, I had a picture of pizzas that were shaped like that.
Nice. Pizzas. All right.
He showed me that little internet thing of a feet-shaped pizza.
While everything is getting set up, you guys are back in camp.
After aggressive negotiations.
After your negotiations, we will call them.
Yeah, aggressive.
We already divvied out all the rewards for completing that job, right? You all got paid,
Yes.
sold all your crap. So now you guys, when you are ready, if you still have things to do in town, meet up at the message board.
No, I didn't sell anything.
You didn't sell. God damn it.
Get ready to rip them off again.
I knew we should have been doing something for the last hour.
I felt like I had 600 plus gold that I was just sitting on going,
How about this?
I've got what I need.
Nat 20. I'll give you 500 gold for everything. Nat 1. It's just out. And anything in the middle, we will just go halfsies. Somewhere in between. You want to take a gamble on it? We'll say 1 through 5. We'll say 2 through 5. I'll give you 100. 6 through 10, 200. 11 through 15, 300. 16 through 19, 400. Nat 20, 500 for everything.
I feel like I could get more. I most definitely could get more.
one, you owe him 500.
Well, no, this is so. This sounds like the storage wars by.
Would you care to gamble to save us some time? I'll tell you what, I'll even let you gamble with advantage.
Yeah, fuck it, just do it.
Just fucking do it.
Let's
All
go
right.
gambling. Oh, dang it.
All right, so there was a 1, that's gone. And there was a 7. So 7 would be, what did I say, 200 for all of it? Let you see the rolls in case.
Look over, they're both ones.
So we'll just say some of the equipment didn't survive the trip and just kind of broke it. Well, not survive the trip, but some of the equipment was broken down from the fight, and no one really wanted much of it. So you got $200 out of it, 200 gold out of it.
But did you see what I did to the goblins? Of course, here's that one.
Have you seen? Well, the goblins don't exactly give you quality swords, okay?
But I got a quality club.
I mean, the club is easy to make.
It's big and spiked, and it's called a problem solver. If you have a problem,
He's good, get the problem solver.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
called argument solver. And it's in the hands of the one person who probably should have.
I mean, at least now they won't expect that you do mostly claw attacks and stuff like that because you have a weapon on you. They'll assume, oh yeah, he's gonna get the big old mace. No, you don't need it.
I had a sword on me.
Some like stuff came up.
I think I have a sword on me, a short sword on me, a light crossbow, and I have a big club.
I didn't think it was.
There it goes, it went down.
I didn't think it was that funny.
Ah, okay, I'm good. Took too big of a bite.
Does this bring up the video I sent you of the rogue trying to squeeze out extra loot from the DM? 2 avocados.
All right. Anyone else doing anything in town?
Nope.
Alright. So there are 2 major postings left. The first one being the Water Temple, and the second one being the Abandoned Village. Pardon me, I'm still.
Abandoned village, or the abandoned village, or
No.
or the temple. I mean, with the abandoned village, at least we might have the possibility of having a lobster fest.
Again,
But they were friendly. They're a rare species. You think I eat everything?
Yes. Well, I'm
I bet you
a
chew on that
sailor. I'm
water
willing
there
to
for
try any
100
kind of
hours.
seafood.
Too much fiber.
Sounds like we're wanting to do the Abandoned Village.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Hey, as I check, did the Boris Legion body count go up from those scouts?
No, they've pretty much just left the area to its own devices. They're monitoring it from afar, but
Well, I'm technically a member of that role.
Fia and Crow are going to stay back at camp for this one. Just because they've got some things in camp that they're going to do on their own. Anything you guys want to do in town before heading out?
Nope.
Alright. So on your way out, I'm just going to roll to see if you guys have any kind of encounter. And you guys will be having an encounter.
Hold on.
Did I put the stuff? Here it is. Here, arrange those in some way. I don't care. Grass side up.
Arrange them in some way. Okay. Let's stack them in.
Oh, fun.
At least I'm on stone pen.
Are we sacrificing toilet paper?
No. But if there's enemies, we can sacrifice them. There you go.
But I
I'm
already.
sure they want to see their god.
But I already killed my friend, the goblin. His name was Bobo, and he was black.
You can always use it as a funeral pyre. Sorry,
His remains are on the ogre's shield.
that's your fault then.
Not my fault. The ogre hit him.
My fault that you left the body.
There was nothing left of the body. I said there was nothing left of the ogre's head after I ate it. I mean, decapitated him.
Alright.
Again, looks up at the sky.
So Miles,
Or you're eating.
I want you to take a look for a second, just so you know I'm not bullshitting you. So we're gonna have a little bit of an encounter here. So what you guys encounter, first off, give me perception checks.
Fuck no.
Passive or active?
Or actually, no, what's your passive?
18.
18? 13?
13.
So
Passive.
13, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you guys are gonna get the jump on these guys. What you guys end up seeing is there is a group of undead with a large zombified creature with just like a small horde of zombies following behind. And you just see like 3 skeletons kind of shambling off in the distance here. You guys will have a surprise attack on these.
I cannot wait till I have AOE spells. with that Wrath of the Storm.
Fireball.
What's going to your casting? It's a 10-foot room. You're standing in the middle of it. Fireball.
I didn't ask. I didn't tell you how big the room is. I cast Fireball.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast a fireball. Fuck it. I cast a fireball.
Did I?
That's your opinion. No.
Alright.
I said what I was doing. Consequences be damned.
Chop me down. We're supposed to rescue the princess. Fuck that.
I rescued her arm after I got pulled off. She died in a tragic accident. It's on fire. I said tragic.
Yeah, but you were the cause of the accident.
That's why it was tragic.
So we'll let you guys set up your characters in position real quick.
So I'm guessing those are trees. Are these actual trees or those just?
Those are gonna be trees, yeah.
Is that you?
No.
Weird.
Now what?
I'm gonna be behind one of the trees.
Behind one of the trees.
Yep. No, not that tree. That is a shrub. It's not a tree. Thank you.
It's a tiny tree.
There's a bush, and that thing can probably see me.
Are you going to be hiding in the tree?
No.
Shit.
Alright.
My hand came off.
You broke it.
All I did was touch it. I
Rusty-
grabbed here.
Rusty's falling
my
apart.
So-
my middle finger hit here. Like barely touched it and the gun came off.
What do we want to do before we start combat with these things?
I'm trying to figure out where I want to be.
You're right there. I can spawn the turret in what, 60 feet?
6 feet, yeah. 30 feet.
Supposed to.
I'm more waiting for them to make a move so I can.
That's when we're spells with attack rolls.
So you guys have a surprise attack round.
Oh. Oh.
Because the turret has
Can
to
I
stay
see
within
that
30
thing?
feet of you.
Mm-hmm.
Which bolt? Which bolt?
You want a witch bolt?
This is within that, anyways.
What was it? Does a 21 hit?
Hold on one second. On that thing, yes, a 21 will hit.
Where's the?
Where's the what?
There it is. Witch bolt.
So, let's see, 12 damage.
12 damage off the hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll need that concentration check ring.
Yep. Pass that over to him. Or just put it on his character.
Actually, you're around here. Yeah. There's exactly 30 feet from you.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, concentration. Yep.
Yeah, and then I'll move it from there. So I can move myself up.
Yeah, you just made yourself to move it. It's a weird everything it has to be within 30 feet of you. Otherwise, it just shuts down.
The urge to burn the big thing. But then, the urge to burn everything else.
Well, it's their mistake for being all grouped up like that. I mean, do it.
3, maybe 4 of them.
Alrighty. So what all have we decided? We've got a powerful witch bolt starting off this game.
Yep.
Looks like Rusty is planning some
Turret shenanigans.
turret shenanigans. My garlic cup is failing a roll to open, or I am failing a roll to open it, I should say.
Did you roll your acrobatics check?
I did not.
1.
The guy who used the adhesive for that rolled a nat 20.
Mm-hmm. For clarification, the witch bolt won't damage you guys if you pass through it.
And I'm just trying to set up what I want to do.
Dragon Boy is moving in.
You can get 2. You can get the big guy and one more.
That jalapeno breath.
I'll use breath weapon, which is going to hit 2 of the zombies and the fatty.
Oh, wait to move the turret.
So they need to roll a,
After the surprise round, don't we need to do initiative?
After the surprise round, yes, you'll do
do
initiative.
a dex save.
Damn it. It's called karma, because I made a comment about you.
All good, I forgives you.
They need to make a dex save for half damage.
Which ones?
Fatty, that one, and that one.
Alrighty. Where'd my other D20 go? Oh, there it is. Are you trying to peek what they are?
No. What?
Oh, what book are you looking for? Xanathar's? Eberron. Alright, so the big dude
Okay, turn it
fails. And the Zambos.
Too much of a big target.
Oh, well, they fail. I don't need to look.
So they all take 10 damage.
All take 10 damage, alright?
riddled with crystals.
Red glowy crystals.
Yeah, just red shiny ones.
Given by the boss that I just killed, that I had to just kill with Monster Hunter Wilds, no.
Red
So
shiny
fucking-
crystals
no.
shining in the light, waiting for you to grow.
Alrighty.
You would hit the same 3.
Yes. I'm gonna hit the same 3. that you
Hit the
did with
same
flamethrower.
3.
That's against my spell save DC. To dex roll against my spell save DC. Which is good. Each creature variance dex saving throw against spell save DC taking 2d8. Fail save, right? So you just gotta make dex save. There's no tackle to it.
Dex save. Okay, what do I have to roll against? Is it
My spell save, which is 13.
okay? Which the big guy fails. Zambo succeed.
They can't dodge crystals, but they can dodge fire.
So the Zambos take half on a failed save or on a succeeded save.
Yes.
All right, roll your damage.
Full damage?
Almost. 12.
Full damage.
12. So the zombies take 6.
2 more damage than I dealt.
Yeah, 2.
Alrighty.
And firebolt.
Firebolt on
Big guy.
big guy. All right.
I don't remember what the damage for that.
1d10 fire. Well, you do max damage plus another roll, so you do 10 plus another d10.
This is one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
20
So
damage.
you do 20 damage.
Jesus Christ.
This is going to be his only crit for the night.
Another D10. Weren't you supposed to roll another D10?
Now what?
It's full damage, so 10.
And he just rolled the
Plus
D10.
another d10.
So
I just did 32 in my turn. So that-
big guy is smoking.
Welcome to
Literally.
your fun of Artificer when you get things set up properly.
Big guy is smoking and mad.
Set on
Literally.
fire and hit with crystals.
Now, roll initiative.
Stabbed. Clubbed.
Let me know what you guys got.
I'm gonna let him decide if he wants me to do that because it's literally bouncing off the
Think it
edge.
was-
It is literally bounced on the edge.
Roll it again. It's cocked.
Like that one is perfectly bounced on the edge.
That's a 9.
19.
19.
I rolled a 9.
Jimmy?
19.
What's your dex?
I have a +2.
Plus 3.
So I'm 16.
17. Actually.
What's your strength? Big slap contest.
14.
20.
Oh my god. You just. No way in hell my character would do that. It's like. Oh, that one contest where you have the the one contest that they have where you slap. Yeah, the Rush. I think it was like Russian or something.
Yeah, it's
like
a
that.
Rochambeau.
No, it's the slapping contest.
Well,
It's whack. Stumble. Composure. Whack.
so it's going to go Torrent. Blood. Rusty.
Excuse me. How did they roll lower than me?
Yes, they rolled fucking ass.
I rolled a 9 with my initiative bonus.
Maybe I'll use the argument solver.
Well, they are zombies. They are a little slow. And the one guy has
Followed by, since you guys haven't identified what it is yet, Big.
I'm gonna call it Big Mama.
Is it Big Yoshi?
Is it the ogre's mom?
Yoshi. They'll swallow you whole.
Then Zom. Then Skells. Alrighty. Action.
So it takes the other 12 damage.
Takes another 12.
And you're behind the door going,
And I'm going to. Would I be able to shoot a firebolt and not be too strenuous?
So because you activated your Witch Bolts,
Yeah.
that's going to be your action.
Oh, okay.
So you have a bonus action in your movement.
I'll move to the next tree.
Well, I was just gonna hang it on the axe.
the axe is concentrating.
No, he's concentrating on the axe.
Don't give the DM ideas. I have a magical axe. You know that, right?
It's now going to be a sentient axe that's going to fight with you every time you try to use it. you have to do a grapple check every time you want to attack something.
The Dragagaron.
Or else it just doesn't move. It doesn't come out of your hand. It just doesn't move.
I'm going to use the argument solver and smack Big Mama.
Argument solver against Big Mama.
Or singing sword.
15.
Speaking in hymns.
15 is a hit.
Need my D8 and a D10. $14 damage.
14 damage.
Not happy.
That was low.
Still, the thing is not happy.
Alrighty.
It's like it just got cut from gut punch by a hammer.
It is not having a good time.
A foil.
Alright. That's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Ruste.
And a fuego.
Yes.
You try getting shot treatment. And,
Are you doing it at the same angle?
Yeah.
The same 3 targets?
Yep. You try having a shot
Big
treatment and a non-voluntary tan.
Big guy passes.
How happy you are.
And acupuncture.
And the zombies pass.
7.
They both take 7.
No, that's 7 total, so you will do 3.
Oh, so only 3. Okay.
And then fireball
Here comes the one.
on the big guy.
Oh my god!
Roll again.
I have a feeling he's the opposite of Umbra.
Roll again.
I have a feeling
Roll your fucking damage.
I have a feeling he's the opposite of Umbra. He's literally the opposite of Umbra. Umbra gets his shit kicked in by undead.
I'm gonna just let you guys know. I'm glad he's getting this out on my impromptu encounter. I'm glad he's not doing this on the thing that I planned. 2 crits in a row, max damage, both time.
Go directly to jail. Do not pass go.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Oh.
It's still alive,
But pissed.
But barely.
but barely.
And it was recorded.
And it was recorded.
Oh my god. Like I said, this big bad, whatever it is, This impromptu big bad, whatever.
You guys aren't even gonna have a fucking chance to find out what it is.
It's a corpse.
It's dead. We're not. It's a win.
I know what it is. It's a corpse.
All right, is that your turn?
I'm gonna come over here.
Run away, little man.
Roll a grapple check. What? Yes. Yeah, no, I can just see that though.
This is gonna fucking try to eat the dragon man out.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
We'll throw the dragon.
God,
The big
man.
guy is gonna. He's gonna do a multi-attack.
He's gonna finally do
blood.
something.
A lot of rage in that one.
What's your AC, Miles?
17.
17. So he hits with both of them, which is nasty because make a strength saving throw.
Okay. 20.
Okay, well, you passed it. It would have knocked you back and prone. But so he hit you twice. That's actually one of them was a crit. So I need 8. The first hit will be 6 damage. It is with a Morning Star, so that is piercing damage, which you are resistant to. So you'll take 3 damage. The next one was a crit, so it already does the max 12. Oh, it already does the max 16, 17, 20 damage plus. So 14, so 34. Cut that in half.
17.
So you are lucky you are resistant to piercing, because he fucking would have downed you, I bet. Yeah. He almost fucking dropped you in one turn.
Wait, that's hell. What was the roll I had passed? It's not involuntary change.
What did we decide on that roll?
You never told me.
Make a roll. I got a number in my head.
That's an
You do not succeed.
8.
So tell everyone what they see.
He would have seen it already. He's gonna go, what the fuck?
I mean, my character does suspect something.
So
you're
as the big beast just wallops with a double hit with his Morning Star, you see him tank both hits, but as he tanks both hits, you start to see the rippling illusion around him shatter.
You finally truly get to see this fucked up. You son of a bitch!
I've got a damn dragon in my group.
Well, do you have a red? I thought I saw you had a red dragon thing over here. Yep.
This is a weird group. There's a red dragon, a robot,
I'm not a red
and
dragon.
then a human.
Then a Norse, a
Norse
Northman,
sailor.
a Northman, just a Northman, a Northman cleric, a cleric sorcerer.
That likes to sail the seas.
Thought I saw a better one in here
Well, then he's a Northman. He's a Norseman. I mean,
But are you a pirate or not?
But do you Viking?
Are you a Viking?
Do you have mead?
He did Viking.
Why is the rum always gone?
Because it's not me. I have my mead. Why do I need rum?
Why is the rum
Why
always
are
gone?
you a Vikinger?
I mean, that's how I have this character's story is.
He was a Vikinger.
Your Miles, it's not red, but that's going to be your dragon form. If you're okay with me using that, Jimmy?
Yeah, no.
He's still technically medium
Absolutely.
sized.
Use it. Do it.
So, you watch the illusion fade away as blood just turns into this rippling red dragon. Wings flew out.
Now the tail tap can come out.
So that's gonna be the end of Big Boy's turn.
Well, I mean,
The zombies,
Boromir off to the side. They have a troll.
mindless.
they have a dragon.
And completely ignoring the turret.
I don't think the turret gets opportunity attack, so
No.
No, it does not.
it would be broken if it did.
Be
It has
funny
good
as
armor.
Fuck if it did.
Shitty health.
Yeah, it's got an AC of 18, I think.
I mean, get the right kind of artificer. He could probably come up with something.
And at a
So,
certain level, you can make the turret go boom.
Are you resistant to fire damage?
No.
Oh, shit. You'll be fine.
I will chuck zombies at you.
Well, if it's the turret doing it.
I know who the turret belongs to.
so first zombie. Is today the day of nat 20s?
Yes.
Did you just roll?
I
Well, I already know what my backup character is. You ready for that?
did. The undead are the bane of your fucking existence.
Every campaign, undead, crit, 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 crit. Anything else?
I mean,
miss. That one.
I mean,
that
there's
one,
been
that
some
one,
karmic.
Seven.
There's also been some karmic waves today, especially.
So you
with
take
those
8 damage from that
double
attack.
Fucking crits with max damage.
The next one will miss. The third one
It's another nat 20.
will miss. The fourth one will miss. The fifth one will miss. And the final zombie will miss. I swear to God, the last 5 rolled under 10 every time. The skeletons,
They got their point across.
they almost earned the Dragon Slayer title.
Yep.
The skeletons are going to see the lightning bolt, and they're going to go for an attack on the wielder.
I've never noticed it before. Do they have skulls on their right shoulders?
The zombies?
No, the skulls.
So the skeletons? Yes.
As like a pole.
They have
Yes.
I don't know why I haven't noticed that until now.
Oh.
It's extra protection.
What's your AC, Jimmy?
My AC is 17. Yeah.
Okay.
Crit.
That's another crit. So,
Roll your concentration check.
7, 8, so that is...
Oh.
Yep, it's gone.
You only take 10 damage from that hit.
Five.
Witchblade is gone. Or Witchbolt is gone.
I mean, great.
This fucking fight is going wild places. Like, total extremes, one after another.
I think we'll
Second
roll
skeleton. One of you guys look.
Crit.
Yeah,
Where is it?
right there.
Yeah, I believe you. I was just
I
like,
just
well,
rolled
damn.
So who has the alcohol for the funeral today?
Hey,
Do we need to go get some? Wait,
You
no,
take
I still-
another
I still
10
got rum.
damage.
I still got
10
rum in there if
damage.
you want it.
Okay.
And then the third skeleton, I swear to fucking God. You know what?
It's gonna be a nat.
Disadvantage.
No, it's gonna be a nat 1.
As good as
Yep.
There wasn't that one, so it misses. It shoots itself in the foot.
cool. Oh my god, you
It
didn't need to do
takes
that. You didn't need to do that. but
6
okay.
damage. I wasn't going to kill you on a random encounter.
Dude, what? It's
So
funny.
if you would have just rolled the dice he had been rolling, it was a 7.
Yeah.
So it would have missed. But
Yeah.
Yeah, not gonna kill us on a random encounter.
I've almost.
Dude, I've had that happen as a dungeon master before. I mean, it
Oh no,
happens.
he
It's
knows
like
my bane was
the
undead.
dice. The dice were just like, oh, you guys want to destroy the big? Okay.
the dice today have just chosen
No,
violence.
he knows my thing with undead. with Umbra, and one fight down 3 times because constant crits from undead. And wait, it was zombies as well.
The undead are the bane of his existence.
And I'm the bane of anything made of wood.
All right, your turn.
Okay, going after the skeletons. 18... 23 to hit.
What are you hitting them with?
Chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb. Okay. That's gonna hit. 23.
So
Yeah.
it's 3d8.
My turn to
Which one? Which one are
I
you
was gonna say,
hitting?
which are you using a gem or are you?
No, I'm using my focus. It's not. If it was an actual gem, I wouldn't need to fucking roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
It just happens.
If he uses the gem for the elemental type, he wouldn't have to roll. It would just be damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So that one takes 16 lightning damage.
Go ahead and kill that one. It's the one that shot itself in the foot.
As characters peeking at shoots, goes back up, goes back to the tree, and peeks over like, you little bastards.
All right,
Shoot
dragon.
me in the ass, will you?
The argument's always really going to be handy here because he's pissed off and has a big club. That is a total of 24 to hit.
What are you hitting?
Big motherfucker.
Big motherfucker.
It's like,
I'm gonna let you know. Just tell me what you did, because actually, wait. Hold on. Let me think. Yes. Okay. Yeah. You kill it.
yeah, total 13 damage.
Yeah. It's dead. So for you
fat
guys wondering,
motherfucker!
it was a zombie troll, and you can thank this gentleman here
For setting
for
on
it dying because he used fire.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized. I did 52 damage.
Yeah,
Total.
welcome to Artificers.
The literal extremes.
I'm using a cantrip.
Yeah, welcome to Artificers. That cantrip is your bread and butter. Unless you have an actual gun and then the gun goes boom.
God.
Next one.
You have anything else doing?
I'm pissed off. I'm going to keep going.
You just fucking, you made one conk
Crunch.
on it, it fucking
I'm
whack
gonna use
whacks.
this
Is he a large?
I
He
can
is
be a large
not.
next level if I
You
want
can
to.
be. You can be.
So we'll hold on to
One
that.
of my evolutions will let me become a large creature when I'm in the dragon form.
something right over
And make my scale attack a 10-foot reach.
So, you're not doing anything, but you literally just took the argument solver, tried to cave the
Crushed it.
thing's skull in, it took it, and then it just beat you into your dragon form.
And I'm like, fuck this.
The zombies swarmed you, and then you're just like, nah, fuck this. Wham!
And the thing is just.
Yep. Thing just, argument solver went right into the skull, and it just, whoosh!
And it's still on fire.
Does this hit you? It's like right there on the edge, so I'm like, I don't know if it would
Touch
or
the
not.
corner of the square again. So that's his call.
Oh, shoot.
Enraged dragon. Careful with targeting.
So he's on the square.
Whoop.
I would go.
Is it the 15 cone?
I'd go after the ones that are there.
No, I don't think it'll hit him.
Remember, enraged dragon. Careful. Everyone is a target.
Why do you think I'm trying to make sure I don't hit that, and you both are fucking hurt as
Oh
shit.
no, my personality.
I'm currently at
So-
half my health right now. I'm kind
So
of
it's gonna be those
I
two
know,
zombies
I know.
right there?
These three.
These
All
three.
of them
Okay.
You are half.
Okay.
Like I said, random
Oh, yeah.
encounters are a bitch sometimes. I wouldn't.
They succeed.
Ah,
4 damage total.
4 damage total.
It's 9 damage, but they succeed, so it's 4 damage.
Okay, hold on.
Pissed off dragon.
I believe it.
they're both still up.
All three.
The one of them takes the 4 damage just normally, but the 2 closest, as the fires engulf them, they kind of shamble down, but before they hit the ground, they pick themselves back up.
And then gonna firebolt this one.
All right.
It's a 12.
12 hits.
Pistol dragon. For what
For
damage?
one. I'm telling you, one extreme to the next.
You realize, if you would have dropped the dragon fully, you know a backup character would come out? From what I know Nick fears me bringing out. The Gloomstalker Allen that will never be touching the ground.
Okay.
All right, so the zombies. I'm sorry, Miles, but you're the only one. This one,
They can target the thing setting them on fire, you know.
yeah, I'll put these 3 on the
That is a
turret.
viable target that they walk past.
I'll put them on that. These 2 are gonna go towards you. This one,
Oh my
is
God.
gonna dash.
Ow, my ass! Shoot! In the same spot, you stupid skeleton!
I like hugs.
What is the AC for your turret again?
18.
18. I swear to fucking God.
Another crit?
Another crit.
Another fucking crit! God damn!
Miles is just like, thank God for that fucking turret.
It's the bane of the turret. It's either you miss it or you crit it.
So that's a 7 plus, that's an 8, just 8 damage.
Okay. It's down to 12 health.
Another crit! I wish I was fucking joking.
Oh.
10 damage.
Down to 2 health.
Oh my God! I'm sorry.
Roll it
This
again.
is just-
Roll
This one doesn't count.
roll it.
Okay. That one misses.
Cool.
This is my new favorite die.
You sure?
Can you reach behind you and grab me that ladder real quick?
All right, now those 2, I'm gonna do Miles a favor. I'm gonna roll both of them at once.
Double nat 20.
They do both hit, but they are not nat 20s.
This fucking is like, what the fuck?
Well,
That's where you go.
my game.
Damn it! I better be rolled that good when we get to the other game.
So you take 6 and
Oh,
7 damage. So that's 13.
Seriously? Do you know if the dragon alive?
I mean, again, random encounters can
Random?
be a bitch.
Random encounters. Maybe you guys should, after this encounter, be like, maybe we don't want the lobster buffet. Maybe we should try communication instead.
Motherfucker, I just, if I survive this fight, I'm fucking hungry. We're getting the lobster.
He wants his lobster bisque.
Just,
All right, now for the skeletons. The skeletons are going to keep firing at the lightning bolt guy.
crits?
1 crit.
What crit? Oh. Oh.
You have 17, right?
What?
17 AC?
Yes.
Okay, the 1 misses, but the other 1 crits.
Oh, shit.
For 14 damage.
Okay.
And of course, it's my favorite die now.
Genuine question. If I were to catapult him in the face with a healing potion.
I would take damage and get healed.
So what would happen is you'd have to roll damage and hope to God that you didn't just give me.
How much health
So-
do you have
You
left?
heal me.
So here's the scenario. You can spend a spell slot and a healing potion to damage and heal someone at the same time, or you can just throw the healing
He's
potion.
too far away for it. For me to throw.
No worries. I have a heal.
That's why I'm like,
Torrent.
so what?
It is torrent, right?
Torrent, yes.
Okay. I keep thinking like, wait, no, torrent is the name of the horse. in
This
Elden
guy,
Ring.
this guy, he's about to give my character. He still doesn't remember my character's name.
Give your character.
I'm over here in the corner with full health. Just like,
Not for
what
long.
can you do?
That's because you have a proxy. Okay. I'm gonna do the heal. So, cure light wounds is 1d8, right?
1.
I rolled 8.
Okay.
So 8 plus is it 8? Is it 8 plus anything, or is it just?
Your light wounds.
Should be 8 plus your con modifier.
So that would be a 3. So then that would be 11. So that would be
I believe it had your con modifier in it. Then one of the other spells too.
17.
Cure light wound?
We'll go with that for now.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good.
Well, I believe it is your con modifier because I'm the one constantly healing you with it.
All right, Dragon. Is the argument solver going to solve another argument?
Possibly.
Yes, it's zombie.
Possibly. It's looking like the enemy's gonna have the
Well,
last
that's
word.
definitely a hit considering that's a 25.
That definitely hits.
The way this is going, it looks like the enemy's gonna have the last word.
14
But,
damage.
yeah.
14 damage.
It's been so long since I used a weapon. You add that to your roll, right?
Oh no, I had 5
For-
rolls, but that's because I'm ranged.
For
No.
your
like
weapon
if
attack.
If you were to use...
If I already used Storm Edge, that's why
Oh,
you
sorry.
that's
Say you were to use the dagger. You add that to the attack roll, right?
yeah, +5, yeah. The only reason that these are
It's
+6 is because these are both +1
That's
weapons.
okay.
All right, Rusty.
Stabbing a bitch with a spear.
Stabbing a bitch with a spear.
The magical spear.
The magical spear.
It's a 17.
All right, 17 will hit.
I was about to say, if there was another crit, I'd be just like, full Roman Legionnaire. Excellent form.
It's 3 damage.
Jeez.
Oh shit, man.
Oh, wait. That was 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah.
That Constitution's like. I know it's plus something. So whatever you cast spells with.
All right, so the Zambos. The 3 are going to keep attacking your turret, so we're going to do 1 attack first.
Oh, I didn't roll for my... or do anything with my turret that turn. Oh.
It's thinking. It got hit by a zombie in the right spot, so it's kind of rebooting for a second here.
buffering.
What's your turret's AC?
18.
18, so that hit misses. I want to reroll that because that cocked. Nat 1, so that zombie is going to... Hold on one
Smack
second. Not do anything. He hits himself, but he doesn't die. Third zombie misses. So now for the 2 on the Dwagon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time to roll my character.
You're not gonna die.
You're not in -10 yet, but
It wasn't my favorite die, and the other one missed.
oh
It was
my
like
God.
zombies don't do that much damage, so you take 7, 8 damage.
So he's down. He's
Yeah,
at
so,
negative
so
1.
you're just down right now.
He's
That's
at
it.
negative 1. He's not at negative 10 yet. But until he stabilizes, he's bleeding.
Yeah.
Because I need to get to him.
All right, now for the skeletons. They're just gonna keep firing on you.
You forgot about the zombie
I know.
attacking him as well.
Do what?
You forgot about the zombie attacking him.
Oh yeah, hold on. That is gonna be a hit. Wait, what's your AC again?
13.
That is a hit
Like, is it not 20? Because he deserves a slap to the face.
for 2 damage.
The tickle. Oh, he gets tickled and I get
Both the
backslapped.
skeletons miss you on a rare double 2 roll.
Let me see up his face.
They should just fall over dead since I rolled snake eye.
All right, Torrent.
Moving behind this rock. Shooting fire. Shooting a firebolt. I'm trying to get to him, but I'm not gonna. I'm
If you
trying to
use
keep
your
cover.
favorite dice, and I look over and there's a 1 on it for this next
Well,
one.
this is his roll.
No, because what are you rolling for my turn?
I
Oh,
missed.
you missed. Okay.
Yeah. So I missed, but I'm behind cover still. That's another thing. I've been behind cover. This is like I said. My character. Those 2 crits are just like. My character.
You're trying to hide behind the
my
tree.
ass.
You're trying to have entry. My ass is too big, man.
My ass was just hanging out of the fucking from the side of the tree for just a little bit. Dude, the same spot.
Alrighty.
What was that
Oh, shit.
fucking...
Rusty?
Beat on me.
I'm trying to think of a dumbass meme from a few years ago. I'm gonna burn this way so to try and hit these 3.
Okay.
I'll actually double check, make sure I can do that.
You're in the same spot you were, so you should be safe to not hit him.
Yeah. Because the character just laid down.
Pardon me.
Excuse me.
So I was doing it earlier, you're doing it now.
Yes.
Alright. So hitting the 2 towards him and the 1 next to him.
Yes.
Okay.
What was it? Yeah, that was...
Why am I rolling 2? They're all the same thing. They all fail, so they take max damage.
11 damage.
Yep.
So the 2 right there are both dead.
Dead or...
Dead.
Okay.
And then the 1 attacking him, you said it was 11 damage?
Yes. I knocked you.
He slumps over, but he gets right back up.
And now I'm going to get my dead body beat up.
Now I'm gonna stab the bitch right next to me. It's a fucking 7.
That's a miss. Barely a miss.
You go to
but a
what?
miss.
Alright, so this one's gonna put over here because I'm not rolling it again.
Alright, so zombie on the turret.
Well, the green was fire
Misses.
a second ago.
I know.
Zombie on my corpse.
It rolled close,
The
so
2
I'm
zombies
trying the other
on
one.
the corpse.
They get advantage because I'm knocked on the ground.
They do get advantage, but the first one misses. What's your AC again?
18. Or
17.
17.
They both miss. And then the 1 attacking Rusty misses. As for the...
He missed.
Yeah, he missed.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
They all missed.
Okay.
As for the Skellymen, they both miss.
The Skellabins?
They just... 2 arrows just kind of stick in the ground near you.
Just bounce off the rock that he's on.
Yeah, 1 hits the rock, just like... Ding! And the other one just like...
I will breathe.
One of them rolls a nat 1, it hits the rock, bounces back, and hits them in the fucking...
Pink shoot strike. From the angle.
It's like a nat 1, and then I'm just like, you know what? Just for the shit's sake of it.
Not 20. Damn it.
It wasn't a nat 20, but...
That would have been.
Well, from the angle they're shooting, it would literally ricochet off in this direction.
Or that.
Skeleton in the background going.
Anyways, your turn.
Character.
Like in the background, skeleton going.
I have to touch the person, right?
Physically touching them to stabilize them. We'll get them back on their feet.
But
with
you
one
have to
hit
remember,
point.
I'm next to enemy, so they probably will get attacked onto you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they'll probably attack you their turn, but I love how you guys took out the biggest threat easily, but then all the little shit.
That's how it happened with Umbra. We took out the big shit, and the zombies just beat the shit out of it.
Okay, firebolt one of the zombies. 20.
20 hits.
Firebolt. So that's how much?
1 to 10.
You can roll the percentile. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the principal.
No principal.
For 10.
For 10.
For 10?
It's the principal.
I need you to roll a d10, but I want you to do it using.
Are you shooting the closest or the back one?
The closest.
Closest?
I'm gonna shoot the back.
I want you to roll a
dead.
d10, but I want you to use a d6 and a d4.
Doesn't it technically raise how much you could potentially, like
No,
this
max-
statistically?
Is it max is still 10, but instead of 2.
No, I mean like, doesn't it technically
Alright, anything else?
raise your overall average of what you could roll? By doing
Is that
it
what
that
This
way?
shrubbery. Trying to keep cover.
Oh, you know what? I haven't been putting cover into. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start taking cover into effect.
It'd be a shrub, so probably.
Jimmy's just like, you mean I
Fuck
took
you.
all those crits for no fucking reason?
I know. I already knew. I was waiting for you to figure it out.
Yeah. You might have to remind me of stuff like that.
Okay.
I'm standing behind a brick wall. Nah.
Well, like I said, I'm behind cover. I'm behind cover. It's like hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Alright, Rusty.
Foosh on that one.
Whoosh on that one.
Turns around. Fuck you.
So it's my spell save DC, which is 13.
Yep. He failed, so roll your damage.
6 damage.
6 damage. He's dead.
Yay.
And then are you going to do something?
Yes.
Are you gonna try to stab a bitch?
But first, those right there, right?
Yeah, you were right there.
No, I'm gonna go there, so kind of do it at an angle. Hit both of them if I need to. And I'm gonna stab that guy.
Stab the guy.
It's 11.
An 11? 11 will hit.
5 damage.
5 damage.
5 damage.
Poke.
It's like I'm just stabbing at the chest. Where is the spine?
Where's the heart? Aim for the head.
I watched Walking Dead. Why isn't this working?
The undead. Brains and ass.
Operation. Anyway.
Alright.
Slap happy time.
Take the closest zombie and move it to Jimmy. The first zombie is going to attack the dragon. That's cocked.
I'm waiting for the crit.
It is a hit, but it's not a crit. For 2 damage.
Okay, so he's at negative. He's at negative 3.
One of these times. You're just gonna say that's caught.
And then the other one is going to attack Torrent and miss.
Woo!
And then we're going to attack Rusty with my favorite die because he's been the one carving this fucking
Little
battle.
bitch.
What's your AC again? 15? 13 is a hit.
Crit him.
For 4 damage.
Crit him. Crit him, he says.
Second one comes up behind him.
No. The troll that we didn't see.
Just out of nowhere.
No, let's not. Okay?
It
Let's
just
not.
slaps him once and walks away. Well,
Again,
once
let's
nearby
not.
seeing me, what to do
Just,
that?
just be a fucking dick.
Well, if it was flying by and saw a dragon on the ground, it would come. Just to try to kill me.
But, anyway.
What do we hear a second dragon? What do we hear dragons?
Skeletons.
Yes.
Skeletons are going to go after their favorite little guy.
He's just a little guy.
He is just a little guy. What's your AC is 17?
17.
Both miss.
He's just a little guy.
I'm
Just a
just
little
spry,
guy.
damn it.
All right, back to Torrent.
Attack that zombie.
Smack him.
With your axe.
Does it hit?
8 actually does hit.
Yes.
The world wants me dead.
Yeah, well, I still hit, damn it. For 6 damage.
For 6 damage.
Oh, wait. 6 damage. That's for the blade itself. This is Storm Edge. And no, 6 regular damage and 4 lightning damage.
So 10 total.
All right.
Still up.
Still up.
Okay.
Here comes the third saving throw.
All right, the dragon stands back up.
Motherfuckers.
Now it is Rusty's turn.
I'm back up with 1 health.
With 1 hit point. I knew it! I knew it! I was sitting just like, and...
You
Go
fight.
on, do it, see what happens.
I'm trying to make sure I don't.
See what
I'm trying to make sure I don't hit you.
See what happens.
Just
Yeah, I
the
can
Brock
do that.
Samson, go ahead.
Do it.
Take it from me.
I can't do it.
No,
So I'm
no,
gonna
no,
burn
Dirty
that
Harry.
zombie.
Go ahead.
Burn that
My
zombie.
day.
Yeah.
Alright, roll for damage.
Damn.
13.
You succeeded, that's 13, so we're going to lower that down to 7. He did. He is dead, and the dragon is out of danger.
For now.
For now.
There's still some skellies in the
Stabby,
area.
stabby.
They have some pretty good
Stabby,
fucking
stab.
aim.
For 17.
It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
You think
7 damage.
For you
7
think big
damage?
Falcon, 11's
What was it
a
with the
20 for
green?
me.
What was it with my green stuff?
Oh, wait a second. I'm dumb.
Do I go out fighting?
Alright. The zombies, only 2 of them left. So they're just going to attack their closest counterparts. That's Cox, roll that. They both missed.
And the skeleton sees the guy that was motionless on the ground stand back up and
Well,
start screaming.
The skeletons haven't had any reason to change their target.
Only will here in a second.
They both miss. These guys, like, their fucking biorhythm was, like, up here at the beginning, and now it's coasting to a very steady...
The DM stole their 1 kill.
Alright.
Alright, we'll say it's because this died. The fucking power that was here is no longer.
As strong.
It's-
Anyway.
It's waning the longer this fight goes on, so everything keeps missing.
It was a morale boost. Alright, so whose turn?
Yours.
Mine.
Smack it.
For 21.
21 hits.
For 8 regular, 5 lightning. 13.
It did. All right, Dragon Boy.
For my free action. Get over here, oh, hell yeah.
I'm so pissed off. I'm in a rage, boy.
Dude gets up somehow after not being, like, after barely being touched for 3 turns, and his eyes are just glazed over a thick red, like blood vessels popped in his eyes.
Looks at me, my character's like, oh shit.
Just like, get over here for heals!
Or not. Get over here for heals.
Go that way. Oh, lassie! That way!
No, it's a dragon. Nessie, that way.
Aquatic advance. Calling that one.
Just argument solver
That is 14
Argument
hit.
solver's still back here on the ground.
Yeah, for the sake of you raging, argument solver is on the ground. You rushed with claws out. That is a hit.
For 1d4 plus 5. So 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. You get a bonus point, right?
Nope. Scoring advance is if I pretty much dash and get one free claw attack.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Meanwhile, everyone's going, don't piss him off. Don't piss him off. Don't piss him off.
All right, Rusty.
Stabby.
Stabby.
It's 8.
8 is a hit.
Yes.
8 is a hit.
And not because I'm in the face of the skeleton. It has disadvantage on attacks.
It's dead.
Yay. Now that I've done that.
Remember, it has to stay within 30 feet.
I know, I'm trying to, I don't remember the,
Doesn't it have the Eldritch Blast thing?
It right now hasn't planned over it can't.
Oh, okay.
As you just hear a waning sound.
He moves 30 feet, his turret moves 30 feet, that's me on fire.
The turret just like,
Enemies
target
detected.
acquired. That's not a target. That's blood. Firing main cannon.
Oh, goddammit.
Turret has detected raging dragon. Eliminate.
Who gets that reference? I was about to say, you two should get it. I don't. You might get it.
So I went, oh, goddammit.
Bitches love cannons.
Firing main cannon.
I think that's what Caboose says. Oh, goddammit.
Yeah.
Enemies detected. Just kidding. Enter stealth mode.
Your Pip-Boy light is on.
oh no, it's gotta be within 60 feet.
He's going to set me on fire.
No, because I've actually been moving him farther than I probably should be. Because part of the bonus action, you can direct the cannon to walk or climb up to 15 feet. Provided it
Over here, pretty much 15 feet.
Yeah, but the initial movement here
Oh, here you
was more.
had him over there.
Yeah.
For the purposes of it being a ambush round.
It was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't rip the tape on that one yet, Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
Do you need a knife?
No.
If he needs a knife for sticky paper, I'm gonna question his.
No, you
I'm gonna question his
You
beard.
cut the plastic
Exactly,
around.
question his beard.
Exactly. Exactly. I'd be questioning my beard. You kidding me?
No, you reach underneath and you cut the cupcake out from below.
That's my turn.
That was your turn? Alright, all the Zambos are gone.
This one will have disadvantage because I'm in his face.
Well, have short swords.
Yes, but it has to switch weapons first.
It will take the disadvantage to attack you with the bow, though.
Remember, it has to switch weapons.
Who wants to bet that I roll 2 nat 20s?
Not bitten.
Motherfucker!
It's not 2. It's not.
Doesn't
but
matter.
it is a hit.
Doesn't matter because I believe
I can re-roll this because
both
it's
are
cocked.
hits.
I'll re-roll this because it's cocked.
No, both of them are hits.
Both were hits. And the one was not cocked enough for me to reroll.
Both were hits.
So
Let it ride.
I know I'm dead.
Wrong save. Both
you're
were
not
hits.
dead yet.
What's the max damage on the bow?
Max damage on the bow is, hold on.
Let the dice roll first here, people.
Max damage is 8 on the bow.
So 8, now roll the damage.
10.
I'm dead.
He is dead outright.
I'm gonna bring out the bullshit character. You're fucked.
Well, you know what?
The-
Call me Dragon Slayer then.
The experiment was there. We know we can play
That's
dragons now.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, listen, let the dice roll. Apparently, the dice want blood today.
Well, no. If I would have kept going, there's
Literally and
Some,
figuratively.
there's some things I can do later on that would fuck over the group because it'd make it so you guys can't progress. I could literally turn the field into a giant hazard that damages everything.
You want to take the rest of the time you're here to roll up your new Owlin, or do you just want to use Umbra?
I don't have Umber with me.
Okay, so for the next session,
I can quickly roll up the owl. I just need the book, which I can pull up the owl stats.
I'll tell you this. If you really want to keep playing the dragon,
No, be dead. Remember, I was saying with Umber, I'm fine with them dying.
alright, well, start rolling up your Owlin. I got my first fucking kill of the campaign.
From bullshit.
From bullshit.
He's
Again,
been
the dice
upgraded.
wanted blood today.
Get a bigger skeleton model. He's been upgraded.
He's just the fucking Dragon Slayer now.
He's leveled up.
And I'm about to die.
Alright, well, unfortunately, as the skeleton lands the shot, and it punches right through his scales, and you just watch the dragon just collapse down on the ground. And for a moment, you all think, it's gonna be okay? And then you just watch as his body just decompresses into the ground. It's like all
Nothing
the
but crystals there now.
Yeah, just crystallize into like a pile.
I mean, at least he went out in a shimmer.
From the grave. Fuck you, sparkly man.
The other skeleton is
I get the gems, you get the loot.
There's a will left on the crystals. All loot goes to sparkly man, not toilet man.
there is one item you have that they're gonna have to figure out what to do with.
Exactly.
All right, the other skeleton.
It's entirely acceptable just to leave something behind.
Yes, exactly.
The other skeleton
This
does
looks
land,
too dodgy.
If you do, you might fuck yourself.
he does land a hit on Jimmy for 4 damage.
Okay.
Both me and the turret's closer.
Yeah, but he's been firing at Jimmy this whole time, and nothing else has attacked him.
Fair.
The one attacking me was
Skeletons don't have a lot of intelligence, so they're going to be acting primarily on aggro.
I figured it'd just be closest with them, but
They're going to be tunnel-minded, you know. All right, well, the experiment is over.
Fair over. Dragon's word.
Now it is.
Zombies are a bitch.
Now it is Torrent's turn.
Dragon's word.
That's a
Zombies still on my bed.
That's a 24 to hit.
24 to hit
With a fireball.
with a fireball. 24 will hit
For 7.
for 7. One of the skeletons falls down into a smoldering pit. Rusty. now that there's no friendly fire.
Whoosh.
Whoosh.
Give him a funeral pyre.
He fails.
I want to roll something.
What are you rolling?
See if you just molded all the gold pieces I had.
Go for it.
Call it high or low.
I mean, it's still a gold brick.
Yeah, it's.
Yes, but it's not going to be worth anywhere near what it was.
I know, but
Oh,
it's
higher
still a
low.
gold brick.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily say the temperature on the flamethrower. It's just fire.
It also incinerates anything that's currently not being worn. All my gear's on the ground there, and you're setting it on fire.
But what if I'm shooting that way?
It's 15 foot. Dink. Dink.
I mean, he
Yes.
could.
No, if I'm shooting this way,
Yeah, I mean, he could.
so it's going like this.
You don't know where the loot scattered. The only thing that's not in range of
the
burning is the
skeleton.
giant club back here.
The skeleton didn't die.
Call it high or low. This will be funny.
Hi.
Yeah, 16 gold's fine.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm gonna shoot him with my
Shoot him with
firebolt.
your firebolt. Okay.
Take those out of there. It's
19 plus.
a 18.
That hits.
Oh, that's a 13. I'm 19. Never mind.
1d10
For 2.
plus your modifier.
For firebolt?
Or no, not on your damage. Never mind. I'm sorry.
I was like, wait a minute.
Then I would have been doing a little bit more damage than I thought. I would have been like, that would have been a straight 15 on that one.
Wait a minute. That would have been 25 damage, both of those.
Yeah.
Or no. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, that skeleton turns out to have been from the body of a long-lost dragon slayer, and killing the dragon has invigorated it, giving it advantage on its next attack towards the guy who just firebolted it.
I'm surprised it's not at the turret.
That's cocked.
It's going from
Doesn't matter, it missed.
It's going
There's
from
like
rescue-
the dragon's fury comes across the reels his bow and
Ping.
miss.
Yes. Okay,
It lands in the stump that's right there.
No. Wait. I get it. Epic Skyrim music.
Dun, 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 dun. Was that Skyrim or was that
That's
Pirates of the
Pirates of the
Caribbean?
Caribbean.
Just winds it up, and all of a sudden,
The body of the dragon passes gas.
All right, Doran.
It fucks with the skeleton shooting.
boom, another fireball.
Another firebolt.
Nope. That's 7.
Missed. All right, Rusty.
Angling that way so I don't hit his shit.
Since you're being so specific about it.
With the flamethrower.
Oh, I don't want to risk it.
It's a nat fail.
It's a nat fail.
Yeah, nat 1.
It fell face first into it.
Yeah. So it's just gonna take. It's
It's
dead.
9 damage.
It's dead. So.
Bye, turret. You've been good.
So
Well, shit.
as
I'll get
you
the
all
loot, you get the
finish
gems.
off the final bit of the undead, give me a perception check, both of you.
18.
So you see from the crystalline
My
cocoon
skeleton.
that has encased your dragon's friend's body ejects out a small blackened crystal that just tinks down the crystallized body and rolls a little bit into the grass.
I would be careful touching that. If you touch it, it might turn you into a dragon like him.
He's seen it before.
You recognize it as the crystal that you extracted from the zombie clot. But it has forced its way out of the possession of the dead dragon.
Why do I feel like we have a one ring situation?
I know, right?
Like, this just straight feels like the One Ring.
Well, from my character's perspective, that he'd been carrying that thing. He turned into a dragon.
He hasn't realized what I truly am yet. You know what I was from before.
So my character doesn't want anything to do with that crystal right now.
Give me your box of gems.
For what purpose?
Dump all your gems in your bag. Give me your box.
Okay, you're the one with the bag of holding, sir.
Yeah.
Well, fine.
It's gonna go in the box and then it's going in the bag of holding.
Okay.
You guys are doing this?
Yes.
All right. So
Pick it up with the box.
So you pick up the gem with the
There's
box.
a little bit of dirt in there too.
A little bit of dirt in there. And
it's going in the bag of holding. It's
So-
forgotten.
so as you open the bag of holding and you start to push the box in, the bag of holding starts to reject the box.
I knew it was cursed.
It's putting force against the box going into the bag. And you can feel the forces pushing up against the edge of the box that your hand is on.
You fucking know what this is. I'm just gonna set the box back down for now.
So as you let go, are you letting go of the box as it's still semi in the bag, or
No, I'm setting
you're
it
pulling
down,
it
I'm
out?
setting it on the ground.
Okay, so you set it down just on the ground.
Congratulations, you got your first DM kill. You are now an official DM. From bullshit. Welcome to DM.
Night of crits.
The Night of Crits.
Title of this episode: Dragon takes boner to face.
No, there was no. Today was crit game.
Go dig under that stump over there.
You're just gonna bury it. You have no idea what the hell it is. So you're just like, it didn't go in the bag. I don't know what it is, but it didn't go in the bag.
I know I did an Arcana check on the other session. Can I do another one?
Do another Arcana check.
Why did it roll another?
Oh,
I think it's gonna happen again.
So it's a 13.
So you
I don't remember what the fuck it was.
feel as you are recalling your studies from your history as an artist for in the sciences, you recognize that the gem has extra dimensional properties. And that is why you deduce that the gem would not go inside the bag of holding, because you know that putting dimensions inside of dimensions is bad. And that this crystal is not of this dimension.
You have your reroll 1 and 2s, right?
Yes. Or you re-roll the lowest. You re-roll re-roll 1 and 2s and then re-roll the lowest.
I don't think you either. So far, can you see what's happening?
7.
Yeah, but I was doing that with it, and it landed like that.
Yeah, so you would have just no,
I
you
know-
don't
I know
re-roll
what
the
they
lowest.
do.
You take the lowest to low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's
like.
like 1 and 2 is reroll. After that,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so you re-roll 1 and 2s and then you take the
Chris,
lowest
man.
I
one.
want to have another situation like that.
So how do you guys? You know that the crystal is dimensional of some kind.
Can I do a history check?
Do a history check.
I feel like if this thing's gonna be as much trouble as it is, we need to give it to our friend Nigel
I think it
for
was
study.
9. You try and recall what you know of Kenku history, and the only thing that really comes to mind is that you recall the Kenkus being cursed because they stole something from their god.
I say we bury it.
I say let's take it to Nigel and let him figure out what to do with it.
So do you guys want to abandon going to the village for now?
Yes.
Get back to camp and get to
Where
Nigel?
was that? Where's that tall fucker when we needed him?
I know, right?
Alright, so
Hey,
Where's that?
do you guys want to do anything to your friends? You know,
I'd bury him.
No, he's gems now. These crystals.
I mean, yeah, but you could set up like a tombstone or something.
No, I'd do an
Go grab his hammer, break him up, and then you got infinite crystals.
from the grave.
I've been working on the railroad.
From the grave. You fucking shatter me, I'm gonna haunt you forever.
I mean, you guys do have argument solver to pick up too.
Down in the campaign later, why is there a zombie dragon coming up behind us? Why is he holding 2 giant hammers?
I mean-
why is he going for me?
I mean, this is an undead campaign.
You, what was it? You said that the one guy fell into a hole. The one skeleton fell into a hole, correct?
Which skeleton fell into a hole?
You said the one skeleton fell into a hole or something.
Like burnt up in a hole or something.
Oh, no, he-
he burnt up in a hole. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, you said he fell into a hole or
No,
something.
no,
like
he
that. I'd have been like, okay, scoop, scoop, scoop.
So after you guys deal with everything,
Grabbing whatever his loot that I found.
so let me see your character sheet.
I'm going to bury.
His basic equipment there, but
Because I dropped
Break
some
his
stuff.
tail off. You can use it later.
So oh, okay.
I'm a
We're
robot.
taking his loot.
I'm
So,
a robot. What do I give? Why do I care about?
All you really pull off of his body is the well, not the argument solver because he dropped that.
that's
to
somewhere
us.
over here.
Yeah.
Light crossbow and a short sword. He had leather armor, 50 silver pieces, 653 gold.
Well, we'll split that.
The Dungeoneer's pack,
How many silver?
50.
50 silver, so you get 25, I get 25. 350 gold,
353.
53. So you get the odd 3.
I was gonna say you get the odd 3 because I have
Yeah,
more money
because
than
then
you.
we're just also the black crystal.
So 325 for me. So I need 350.
You freaked out,
Oh, no,
kill.
325.
You can't forget.
Okay.
I didn't want to kill your character.
Sure.
Hey, it's me.
The dice made their so which
Just like I said, it's a day of crits because he was getting crits. He was getting crits.
I was getting credits. No, I was getting credit.
You
so
were getting critted. But how many games have you been having where it's just been nothing but crit?
for my sake, who picked up argument solver? Did any
I
of you
did.
pick up? You have it? Okay.
But there's mission on it?
I'd be grabbing it, and again, it's going to be one of those things where I'd actually, hey, you want to sell this? You've got the big bag.
Just gonna put it in the
Just argument solver goes into the bag of forgetting.
Yes.
It's gonna be like
You have an axe, right?
Yes, I have an axe.
No one with the big club that does ridiculous damage.
An
the
axe,
argument solver
an axe
does.
that has some
Do-
lightning that
do you
keeps
wanna know-
coursing through it.
Do you want to know the damage of argument solver? 1d8 plus an additional 1d10. If you're fighting something smaller, you get advantage.
I know, but
It's a +2 club.
Yes, but it's a club. Is it a club or is it a
Great
great
club.
club? It's a great
It's a
club.
great club.
No, I have
Yeah.
a shield. Thank you.
But the big bunk.
But I have a shield.
Now you guys probably want to hold on to it in case someone else joins the party and they want to roll. Actually, you do have an elephant who would be perfect.
If he ever
for the-
fucking shows up.
But anyway, it's on hold. It's still with the group.
I won't sell it.
There you go.
All right. So first off, now we got to figure out the experience.
This guy
Which depends on what level I'm
and this guy is buried.
So yeah. So you killed
I don't know who's that.
3 skeletons,
Come on.
so that's 150 experience.
Okay.
6 zombies.
I'm tempted to say.
Hey,
I want
did
to
you say something?
Wait,
You missed out on experience chances. You could have killed me.
Do what?
Wait for a word. I'm just gonna drag that thing in the box behind us.
Just tie a string to it and just like
With argument solver? There you go.
just look like a fucking hobo.
There you go. With argument solver.
So I'm holding one end of argument solver. It's on the other end, attached to the rope. That it's what 50 foot of rope. It's on the complete other end of that rope. Like it's not cut up or anything.
You guys
So
are
it's
not
just-
taking any chances with this crystal. Because as far as you guys know, it turned your dragonborn friend into a dragon who then died and then masticized into a crystal cocoon.
Yes.
I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know if that's the right use of masticized.
They're gonna
But
get back to camp. Fia and Curl go, where is he? They go, he turned into a dragon, he turned into a crystal, they're just gonna go, what do you mean he turned into a dragon? He was a dragon!
guys,
He was a dragon!
so let's get to the experience dealt out. So combine the zombies and the skeletons. That is 450 experience.
For each person?
No, total.
Total.
And then the zombie troll is 1,100 experience. That would be 1,550 experience. With between the two of you, divide it in half.
So that's 750?
Yes.
775.
775?
Yeah, 775. We're still short of all
How close are you?
400 something.
Okay.
5261 plus 775. I'm at 6,036 XP.
I'm at 5,851 XP.
Okay. What's the next cap for level?
6,500.
Okay.
So still need 750, yeah. Low.
Yeah. So probably another good encounter.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys loot everything, you bury your friend, you take extra precautions with the crystal, and you make your way back to camp.
Nigel, Thornberry, everything's not normal.
As you guys get back to camp, you see Fia and Crow socializing with some other adventurers. Fia looks over and he sees you all with one short.
He?
Do what?
You said he?
She sees you all.
Let's be honest. I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
It's been a weird and stressful day.
Some fucking weird magic. Can't decide
So-
the gender. Anyway.
So Fia runs along and goes, "Hey, did you guys already finish up the village? And what happened to your dragon friend?
It was an ambush.
That
I
bad?"
just yank and pull the rope up so the box comes sliding up beside me.
This fucking thing turned him into a dragon. He went on ape shit and he died.
You all. This may come as a shock to the two of you, but he actually was a dragon.
Listen, I know what I saw.
From the shadows, why do you think I kept biting things?
Yeah, I mean, I was a little shocked too when I first saw him transform in the darkness, but no, he was a dragon before this thing. This is what we got at the goblin camp, right?
Regardless, that thing has bad juju. I'm not having anything to do with it. We're going to take it to Nigel and return it in.
Okay, well,
I'm sure it's a great artifact for his collection.
Crow
I was going to say, wait, Birdman, come here.
Crow catches up and he comes up and he picks up the box and kind of wrestles out of the rope and opens it up and closes it. and he just goes. He just holds on. He's following you guys.
Okay.
So, as you guys go through town, you go up to the main building and enter through, and you just see like the secretary there.
They had a dead troll.
It's dead again.
He's dead again.
A dead troll that is dead again.
Yes.
And if I remember right, your party is one short, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, your party's a few short actually, but I know we requisitioned the three of y'all to go out. Did something happen?
Yes. It was an ambush.
And I'm going to assume your dragonborn friend didn't make it.
No, they had a dead troll.
I see.
Damn.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that
It's
for
not
your,
deader, let's
I'm
say.
sorry to hear that for your loss, but unfortunately we can't reimburse you for the loss of your friends. You all did sign the waiver. What else can we do for you?
This thing. This came out of him after he died.
Crow hands the box over and she takes it and opens it up slightly and then shuts it real quick. She goes, picks up a card. Card glows. Nigel, can you come down here, please?
Yes.
What is
So I said they had a dead troll.
That just keeps going through my fucking head.
Well, that's why I changed it up to, instead of cave troll, a dead troll.
Nigel comes down and... Oi, Samantha! What can we do for you? Samantha goes, well, these adventurers...
My character, like this, just this expression.
These
Pointing at the house.
adventurers have brought a strange object. These were the ones that went to the village, right?
Didn't make it to the village.
We didn't get Lobster Fest.
Ah, I see.
I
Well,
just when I had the tartar sauce ready.
well, let's see what you got here.
The person who knew what those things were is now dead.
He opens it up and he takes a look. You see him just bring up his hand, snap as his eyes glow. Oh, you guys have got a void crystal. Where did you pick this thing up?
He did. Our dead friend did.
Your dead friend picked this. Where did he pick it up? Did you see?
Nope.
Big zombie thing.
I was
Ah.
gonna say it exactly like that too.
I think I understand a little bit about what's going on with this curse now. Tell me, how familiar are the lot of you with Kenku history?
I'm just gonna look at the bird.
Well, I know he knows, but he ain't telling.
Knowledge history?
Take a history check.
I'm also gonna.
I finally get a nat 20! With
And
all
it's
you
on a
fucks-
history check!
With all you fucks getting nat 20s. Oh.
You know that the Kenku's history is a very mysterious...
He knows as much as the bird.
You really do. I mean, there's not much Kenku history.
Yeah.
The only history that they really know of with the Kenku is that the reason why the Kenku are cursed is because an ancient Kenku a long time ago stole a relic from their god.
Relic.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. You see, as you know, many, many years ago, the Kenku were cursed.
Relic.
And all we know is that an ancient Kenku stole something from their god. I think this void magic.
Part of me wants to be a robot artificer with glasses, so I can just sit there and be doing this.
Yes, yes.
This void magic is powerful. Powerful enough, I think, to raise the dead if used applicably.
Look, goes and looks outside with if there's any zombies around. No shit!
I wouldn't be surprised if you found these in every large undead. You all said you fought a dead troll.
And no one searched it.
It was no. We searched the whole thing.
No, you said you took my loot and left.
Oh,
Yeah, none of you said anything about searching the
I
troll.
thought we searched the loot. I thought we searched for loot.
No, I mean, if you did, you would have at least gotten the Morning Star from him.
Yeah, no, if you search
Okay.
for Luke, you searched my body.
As my character goes,
Well, I suppose it's no matter.
I would say if there's something like that in that damn thing, you better send some of your boys over there to collect it. I ain't touching the damn thing.
Nigel holds up his hand, does this motion. A few adventurers come up, as well as a man you all recognize as O'Connell. Comes up and he goes, O'Connell, take the information from these boys and run out to where they fought this troll and see if you can find one of these inside of it. I get the feeling we're going to want to get as many of these as we can. They're virtually harmless in this state. In fact, you might as well just use it as jewelry or as a focus. But
Call me superstitious. I don't want anything to do with it.
I understand. If you find any more of these, you bring them to me. In fact, he turns around, he walks over. You just see him open up this big vault, reach in, pull out. Each one of these you'll bring me, I'll give you a fat sack like this. It's got about 200 gold in it.
Sometimes it's the fat stick between my legs.
So, I think these things are going to be the most important.
I'll now have 600. Splitting that down the middle would be 658, and you'll be having whatever. We have
Just
100.
just take the full 200.
Oh, okay.
He's happy. He got a bunch of gold from me.
I have 817.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as I said, he's happy. He got a massive amount of gold from me.
I theorize these things might be a small piece of the treasure. Because this island, it didn't exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've sailed this route where this island is many times. It wasn't here. And yet all of a sudden, here it is. Shrouded in mist. Chocked full of undead nasties. And we're pulling these from them.
Yeah, you kidding?
I think this whole island was lost inside of a dimensional portal of some kind. Now, this is just me shoeball. This is just me throwing darts here, but this island was someplace else before, and I think these are why it's here now. He puts the crystal back in the jewelry box and closes it,
You can keep it.
hands it over to another one of the adventurers who takes it back and puts it inside the vault. Don't worry about making contact with the village for now. Go. Mourn your friend. Find yourselves, get yourselves some drinks, rest. And we're gonna handle this. I'm gonna update the rest of the adventurers on what they should find now.
Okay.
So, in this case, I'm going to let you guys do a long rest.
So I get everything back.
So, yeah, you guys will get everything back.
How much health do we?
Long rest is full.
Okay. Ooh.
As you all are dealing in town, I don't know, it's probably going to take him a few minutes more to make this character.
Yeah, they just need to level stuff.
Level stuff.
And I'm going to switch out the natural explorer for the depth explorer.
Okay.
So
We'll take a little bit of a break as he rolls up this character. What did you do for your stats?
Don't be a ranger. Don't be blue star.
The 13 strength.
everything's
dex.
just
Throw your pins in.
Listen, I got decent rolls.
That's not bad.
It's not dragon stupid dex, but it's still close to it.
Yeah.
But not from 20.
Yeah.
God, Jesus Christ.
And I haven't picked feet or anything like that.
Oh, Jesus.
that's the case.
You know what? They're making this character and giving Nigel a crystal.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna give you guys a level, and we'll take this break so you guys can add your additional level on.
Okay.
Sweet. Would it
You
be...
still have that fucking staff one?
Staff.
No, I don't.
Wow. That's gonna be ridiculous amount of health for me. Since it's first 5 levels, nice.
Yeah. So you guys have you guys don't roll for your health on this one, but next level you will.
60 health.
So what's the next increment? Oh, my next question would be what's the next increment?
At 5th level, you know how to turn a one staff
so-
into an arcane firearm.
Player hand will go towards the front.
I now have gun.
What's the next what?
It requires you to turn something into a gun. And it's
Next
it's
level
pretty much just for your
It
spells.
should be at the beginning of the
That's it.
player handbook.
It's just a bonus to your spells. It says arcane firearm. No, it's something just to use for casting your spells. It is stupid.
Your let's see. Page 15, I believe. So level 6 is going to be 14,000 experience. Oh, and hitting level 5, your all's proficiency bonus goes up to +3.
I died to get the level.
Over, you're dead. Oh, I'm sorry.
So that means I have a 6
Goblin
arcane now.
speed. Goblinoid.
Goblin, yeah. Their language, I believe, is just called Goblin.
Goblins.
Goblins!
Class.
Dude gets killed by the undead. He evolves wings so he can never touch the ground again.
And can do maximum amount of attacks in one turn. Oh, I just realized something funny now.
Are you able to do ranged attacks while flying?
Yes. As long as I keep moving, I can shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot. I can't hover, but I have to move.
Okay.
What is meta magic? Is that a meta magic feat?
Metamagic is a sorcerer resource, so you get so many metamagic point or sorcery points per what level you are.
Okay.
So let's see, you're going into 3rd level metamagic right here. So
You can use one option.
you at 3rd level you gain 2 of the following metamagic options. You can only use one metamagic option on a spell when you cast it, so you can't double up metamagics. And basically all these options right here are the metamagics you have access to right now. I'll look it up on mine actually, because I'm trying to figure out where or how many you start off with.
Ooh, I can do 2 attacks now. Wait, no,
So-
that was one.
Using your metamagic is a free action,
Mm-hmm.
so you can activate a metamagic for for only the cost of your sorcery points. It won't cost you your action or your bonus action, but casting the spell affected by the metamagic will take up the action associated.
Okay.
At second level, you tap in. Okay, so you already have sorcery points.
Yes.
So you have 2 sorcery points at second level.
Yep.
At third level, or hold on. You can already create spell slots or sorcery points. You were able to do that from the get-go. So you can turn your sorcery points into spell slots or vice versa.
Yeah.
And it has the chart right here for how to do it.
Yep. Alright, I already know which metas I'm getting if I'm getting 2.
Where does it say how many sorcery points you get?
I think it's based off something.
I'm gonna be getting twinned and quicken. If there's 2, if I'm getting 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Cantrip spells.
Random skills.
And you gain more on this. Oh, it's in the sort. So at third level, you have 3 sorcery points.
Okay.
And it looks like you gain a sorcery point every level. So fourth, you have 4. Yeah, so you gain a sorcery point every level. Let's see. In combat, converting spells to sorcery points or sorcery points to spells is a bonus action.
Okay.
Pizza.
Pizza.
A celebratory slice for my first kill.
Oh my god. Don't do it. He's
I'm already prepared for his shenanigans.
Oh, I'm gonna be nice to you. That was naked with me. You know the reason why.
what does that one do?
Already see it. Curse of Corvesta, Part 8. The one where I finally kill a player. You know what sucks though? You guys have been tanking all of my other encounters. So I was just like, I'm gonna pull Fia and Crow back on this one because I think they can handle it without the additional help.
That was the jinx. That right there was the jinx. And then the chromatic backlash was crits, 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 crits,
Yep.
crits, crits.
And then it's just crit, fuck, crit, fuck, crit, fuck.
That's what that bullshit was.
It's because Crow wasn't here.
Crow wasn't here to take all of the bad luck for crits.
Because I already have proficiency in stealth through being Alan. What do we do? But skill proficiency since Urchin already gives stealth as well.
So you want to be Urchin?
Yeah, but I already have proficiency in stealth due to Alan.
It doesn't give you a choice of proficiencies. It's just either sleight of hand or stealth, isn't it?
Either in that or in Tasha that says if you already have proficiency. It's up to DM discretion if you change that or not for this one.
What is stealth based on?
Dex.
So I'll let you change it. I'll let you change that one to another Dex themed one that you don't currently have.
That would give me sleight of hand, so that would either be pretty much acrobatics.
Yeah. Oh, I get an invocation as Fia. And third level spells. Where do I put Fia's stuff at?
I just realized something funny about having the urchin background as an owlman.
What?
I have a pet mouse, and I'm an owl. What do owls eat?
Yeah. I get another one of these. I'm taking that. And then level 3 spells.
Fuck, why is that so loud? Why did none of the other things I was watching have sound to it?
Ah, okay. That's weird. That's just weird. We level, my character gets Dragon's Breath.
I mean, Dragon's Breath is a spell.
Yes, it is.
The dragon died, you get Dragon's Breath. It's okay, I have Shatter and Scorching right now.
Well, the reason why I wanted Dragon's Breath is because Dragon's Breath, you can do whatever element is so if I do lightning, it procs my storm sorcery stuff. So so I can do.
I'm gonna use Shatter and Vibrate Board.
So I could do like Wrath of the Storm on my lightning breath and geez, max damage.
Plus your con modifier. Alright, Fia's done. And Crow's just gonna be an NPC, so I'm not worried about him now.
Lightning bolt. Is there a spells known
For what?
for sorcerer?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the spell
right.
lists is on page 207,
207.
and that will tell you every spell you can learn at what level.
But there's also the spells in some other books.
Yep. And if you go to your
Well, not 207. I'm talking about the ones that there's usually a spells known
hold on.
because I didn't see it on in the sorcerer's pages.
It's
You have to go to Storm Sorcery.
sorcerer spells now.
Those are spells. Those are
Spells now.
Oh, spells now.
But since you have spell casting from both cleric and sorcerer,
I know. I won't.
you have to go under multi-classing.
You're a Storm Sorcerer.
Yes. Where's the spells? Where's that spells known from?
What is the Storm Sorcerer? Storm Sorcerer is not in the main book.
No, it is not. Spells known.
What is it in Tasha's?
I think there's a slight thing since he has 2 spell casting classes.
Well, yes, but that shouldn't affect the spells that he knows
Yeah.
as the class, because it's what level he is on that class. So,
Well, I know for multi-classing there's a thing about multi-classing with spells. I don't know if sorcerers are
Storm is
added to
not in Tasha, so it must be in Xanathar's.
It's in Xanathar's.
51. Storm Sorcery. Storm Sorcery features. It should tell you on that page. While you guys are getting finished up, I've got to go use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
I need to have like an intermission page to just like hold up here and just do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Those are features. That's not. Those are features. I already have the features that I can get right now.
spell classing. Spells known in. So you're 5th level.
I am 5th level, 3 levels of sorcerer.
Let's see. Spells known to prepare. You determine what spells you know to prepare for each class individually.
Yep.
So if you're a single class member class, so a ranger for Level unit 3 first rank plus ranger spells based on levels of ranger class. And as a third level word of unit 3 wizard cantrip until. Okay, so how many spells does it say for third level sorcerer?
At third level, I have four charges at first.
No, you known spells. You have 5 known spells, so you'd have 5 known sorcerer spells, but between either first or second level. It's the same with rangers. Like, I know so many spells, but I have to split between do I take more first level spells or start upgrading.
I got 2 of them from a feat, so magic initiative.
As for spell slots, you can cast a total of. Funny enough, even though you don't have the ability to cast them yet, you have access to 4 first level spells, 3 second level spells, and 2 third level spells.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know any third level spells.
Yeah.
Like, I know there was something with multi-class spells that's the spell slots.
Yeah.
Like, I knew there was a stipulation somewhere in there.
Excuse me. I don't think I have. No.
Okay, so that's why I got that. That's how I got the Chaos Bolt. That's why.
I could be a real dick right now. And make it to the first turn, I can always go 50 feet.
So doesn't actually. Once I'm looking past it, it doesn't actually say. How many known spells?
For artisanry, remember, it's based off your casting modifier when you look at the spells. For spell, when it says about spellcasting stuff.
Alright, I have those figured out.
Until it's modifier is actually.
Yeah, so you're level 5, so it would be intelligence plus.
So 5.
I mean, you don't win a lot of spells unless you have a high intelligence.
So what are we looking at?
I'm trying to say on feats.
I mean, sharpshooter is probably the most valuable feat you can take.
Do we know how far I see in the dark?
So essentially,
150 feet.
bolt, that's the way it's scorching.
And if I'm in the dark vision, you can't see me.
Dark vision, you can't see you.
Yeah.
Devil sight, you can see. I can see you. Though.
Yes. Funny part is, I could pick up Devil's Head. Do I? Nah.
Lucas, you got your character figured out?
I believe so.
Add your health.
Add my health. Up to my proficiency bonus.
Oh yeah.
Updated my skills based on those proficiency bonus. Same thing with my attack. I got my new spells.
So, does upping proficiency bonus that go to everything?
No, it goes to everything.
All the black dots.
Your attack
All the
bonus
black dots.
Using whatever your proficiency is.
Whichever
That's
black
what it
dots.
is.
Yeah.
I forgot about this. So it's 4, 4. Do I also increase my
Attack bonus.
spell attack bonus?
Yes.
Yes.
It's pretty much just bump it up by one.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I go up even more because I got my charisma up. So all my charisma ones are 8.
Does the bonus spells come into play also?
Bonus spells.
You'd be like
If it's gained through your class,
your featured class.
yeah, feature class, if it says you automatically learn these, you automatically learn those. It's not.
They're not
to-
counted against your spell list.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a separate list to your spells known.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying bonus spells isn't like usually like in in 3.5 and Pathfinder and stuff like that. Your like let's say I have a +3 modifier to my intelligence. That means I get a bonus spell for level 1, bonus spell for level 2.
No.
bonus
So
spell for
that-
level
Would be for wizards.
Wizards, artificers, they have it where it's either
3. Or same thing
set
with
number
charisma.
plus your casting modifier for artificers, intelligence, or casting modifier plus artificer level divided by half.
Yeah.
Sorcerers and warlocks,
It's the charisma.
they just get flat spells.
Oh,
Flat
okay.
spells learned.
Okay.
As a cleric, you do get more spells based on your wisdom.
So I would get a bonus spell for my wisdom.
Hold on.
I am now curious about something that works the way I think it does.
I'm just curious.
I'm curious about something.
Well, let me get to cleric real quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
Where's Tasha's? Or Xanathar's? The one he's in.
is that Xanathar's?
This is Tasha's.
No, I'm the chair.
No, that's my player handbook.
Oh, Jimmy, do you have
You
Xanathar's?
picked up Xanathar's. It's moved
Oh.
around somewhere.
Someone put it over here.
It was me, probably.
Thank you.
Or you. Okay.
As a conduit for divine power, you can cast cleric spells. See chapter 10 for general rules on spell casting, and 11 for spell cleric list. The cleric table shows how many spell slots you have to cast your cleric spells. So let's go to that. Nope, that's druid. Need to go back. Oh, I guess cleric is set too. It's not based on your wisdom.
Okay.
So you only have 2 levels as a cleric.
Yep, I only get.
So you only have 3 first level spells for cleric.
Yep.
Plus your channel divinity, you only have 1.
Yep.
And your divine domain feature.
Yep.
I'm choosing a feat for level 4.
Okay.
Guess who has 20 dex now? He's a ranger. He does what he does good.
What's the feat?
Skill expert.
Hmm.
I was checking something like, okay, it clarified it there. And
So what else do you get besides the 1?
I get one of my bonus score of choice. I gain proficiency in one skill of my choice, and I can give a skill I have expertise. That already doesn't benefit from it.
I was gonna say, if all it gave you was a +1, you might as well just take AGI.
Nope, it comes with a third load. 11, 2, 8. I just need to pick spells now.
Just need what?
Just need to write down my spells, otherwise I'm good to go.
Alright. We're getting your spells down. For the sake of introducing his character, we're gonna say that you guys are at the tavern, if y'all are cool with that.
Is there a way to masterwork? Get masterwork items?
I don't think so in this edition.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know about masterwork items. I'll talk to Nick about that. He might know more.
Because I have a heavy purse and I'm like upgrading.
Yeah. I'll throughout this campaign, I'm gonna come up with more magic items that will be better and better. And like there'll probably be rewards for doing dungeons or killing bosses.
Yeah. I know that I would know. I know that like in other games I had, and like not 5e, but I know with like Pathfinder and 3.5 there were like masterwork items. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. I'll make some like especially powerful magical items as we progress through the storyline.
Well, I'm not looking for extra. I'm not looking for extra special. I'm looking for like something like that's like an upgrade of some kind. You know, like +1 to something.
Oh yeah, if you wanted to go,
masterwork.
I would say if you wanted to go to the blacksmith.
I think Masterwork was reworked into like the +1 weapon, +2 weapons.
Yeah. It was basically you'd have like the way 3.5.
I know. It's like
I'll tell you what I'll do, because I think this is a fair idea to implement that.
Okay.
So that the gems aren't solely a you thing. Masterworking a weapon that has an elemental type of damage on it, take it to a smith with the gemstone of that element type, and they will be able to add a +1 to it.
Okay.
For weapons that don't have an elemental type, we'll say any gem will work, but you'll need 2 of them. And if you have a diamond will work for anything, a singular diamond.
Do we have any gems that are? Oh, what was the set gem for like lightning?
you had it listed down somewhere. I think you wrote it down.
Did I send it to you and Messenger?
No. I have nothing from the house chat.
I will write it down after this session when I can put some thought into it. But until I get it wrote down, we'll just use it as color coded. Lightning will do anything that's light blue. Thunder will do anything that's purple.
Okay, so light blue would be like a
Sapphire, citrine.
yeah.
We just put chaos control. Oh, fucking Cody.
That's where it was up there, I believe. When
Or the car just passing by.
It's probably a big car.
it's a dragon coming for revenge.
Somebody finally showing up.
It's like you missed out on so much.
He died. I did 50 something damage to something.
You did.
He almost died.
bits. I got shot in the ass. Twice. Cause yeah, I'm just trying to like it's like yeah, when you have all this freaking gold, you don't have enough to make something magical, but you can, like in other versions of D&D or Pathfinder, you at least were able to do like something like get a better quality shield with masterwork, which makes
You had masterwork, then it went from masterwork to +1, but I think you could also get +1 masterwork stuff. It was weird and
All right,
third
so
edition on
Yeah.
upgrading weird.
so we're gonna do. Blacksmiths can make gear +1+ with 2x gems or 1x of matching elemental gem.
okay.
So you will be able to, and the way I'll do it so you can't just like very easily go +1, +2, +3, +4, +5. We'll make it that the plus you want will be the amount of gems you need set. Like, if you're using whatever gems, you're gonna need to use 4 to get a +2.
Yeah.
But if you're going from your axe
It's
going from +1
right.
to +2,
Okay.
you're gonna need 2 either sapphires or citrines, or
Okay.
4 of anything.
Okay, then I would take the 2 citrines that I have currently, and I would take it to the blacksmith. Take my weapon to the blacksmith.
Okay.
I was looking for armor more than weaponry. I
Yeah.
have weaponry down, but I
I
won't say
will-
no to.
Yeah.
But
Hands club.
see, that's what I'm saying. Is armor. Oh, that was the thing that I liked about like with those. Is like you would make like a masterwork armor, and it was masterwork armor wasn't like.
So for armor, we'll role play a bit. I still kind of want to use the gem theme, but like we'll do an example here that if you like the way it works out, will work out. So you're at the blacksmith.
Yeah.
All right. So how can I help you today?
All right, Mr. Blacksmith. I'm faced with enemies that I'm having to that are starting to be very good shots. I'm trying to figure out how can I upgrade my armor and the shield to help accommodate.
Wanting upgrades to your armors and shields. All right. Well, are you aware of the innate magical potency inside of gemstones?
A little bit. Why? Maybe.
So, what we can do is I can take certain gemstones, and gemstones have an inherent elemental property to them, and we can take certain ones to create magic effects. So, what are you're saying you're getting shot at a lot, or you want something that's going to help, keep arrows at bay, maybe.
Keep arrows at bay, deflect. Flip it out of my house. Keep it out. Keep them from hitting areas that are sensitive.
Okay. Well, what kind of gemstones are we working with?
I show him 2 citrine. I keep the diamond. But then I show him the moonstone and the peridot.
All right, so let's look at Google. Citrines are yellowish. Moonstone.
See, the citrine got me surprised because I thought you put that as radiant damage.
Yeah, because it had like a yellowish glow.
Yeah.
Moonstones are kind of bluish clear. Kind of whitish. How many of the moonstones do you have? Just one.
1 moonstone, 1 peridot, 2 citrine, and then the diamond, which my character's like, keep that fucking thing. Because that's a guaranteed. That's
Crit,
guaranteed.
yeah.
No, that's a guarantee. Yeah, no, that's a guaranteed hit. It's,
I think the diamond is a guaranteed hit and crit.
is that
3
what,
hit and crit.
oh,
Yeah.
hit and crit, yeah.
So the blacksmith picks up the moonstone and the peridot, and he goes, I think I can make something work with this. It'll take 2 of these, and I can enchant either your armor or your shield.
Let's try my shield.
Try your shield, all right? So he takes your shield. So, the Moonstone, being very white and very clear, has both spatial and air-like magic.
Okay.
So we can use this to create pockets of wind that will help direct things away from you. And these things will make you a little bit harder to hit. So we're gonna say,
It's Cards Against Vikings. Cards Against Humanity, Viking edition.
I need to show that to my. I need to show that to the Pathfinder group because they have all of the
Cards Against
Cards
Humanity.
Against Humanity sets right now. So if they have stuff like that that works with Cards Against Humanity,
I think that was like done by Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
So
they don't have it, in which case I show them it and then they go and get it. Because they're like hard times. They're like, we want all of them.
Paradox, being green, have a few different types of magical effects. Very earthy, very, living power. So we can take that and work it with the Moonstone. And I believe we can make this happen. Not role-playing. This will put an additional AC on your shield.
Okay.
And once per long rest, on taking a hit, you will be able to negate the damage of that hit and reflect it back at the attacker, be it a melee or a ranged attack.
Shield. Shield.
I will, we'll call it we'll just call it like the Shield of the Sky. How's that?
All right.
And
Once per long rest. Reflect.
negate damage from an attack and reflect that damage to the attacker, ranged and melee. It already has +2 AC, right? As a
Yeah.
base shield.
Yeah.
So it'll be a +3 AC. Ignore this as melees.
Yeah.
I sense it on your phone.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And as like in the future, if any of y'all want to use gemstones in that, for that regard, we can make like very simple. I'm not going to give you anything too crazy overpowered from just like a first enchant. But if you guys want to turn like armor into something a little bit more useful, we can do that.
Okay. It also gives you also another option, other options besides like with my character with the using chromatic orb.
Yeah.
Thank you, man, for this for now. This is only for like things.
Yeah, that's fine.
Magic sphere. Already magic. Put more magic in magic sphere.
As long as it matches whatever your weapon is already. That's what he said.
As yours doesn't currently have an element to it, it would just be 2. It's already a +1, right? So it would be it would be 4 additional gemstones.
Oh no, I think it's just a.
I'm very good.
Let me see your character sheet.
Because
This will be a
what you wrote down is versatile. 1d8 +1.
Okay, then yeah, you would only need 2 to
Yeah,
make
but
it a
that's why I
plus
went
1.
for free.
We got one freebie for this one.
And
Well, no, I haven't made your character yet, so.
if those,
Get
I'll
that
even
in.
add this. If those 2 are the same gem type, I will add 2d4, so 1d8 of that elemental damage to it. But specifically make it 2d4 so you can't roll a 1.
What you looking for, boss?
I've lost my pins.
Is it this? The green one?
No, a metal one.
Metal one?
Well, this is my middle one.
Is it this yellow one?
My silver metal one.
Silver metal one.
Just had it, literally. Just had it. Oh, I said it over there.
Eh.
On your player handbook.
I was going to say, I know this is my middle one.
I know I had it somewhere.
So is your character set up?
Yeah.
Alright. For the sake of just you're still at the blacksmith, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Are you going to blacksmith for anything? Are you wanting to see if you can bum some crystals off of him to do something?
Fuck. Also have to see if the blacksmith has a better spear.
He's got the gold. He's got quite a bit of gold. He can do
Okay.
something. Also, well, how much is the person was charging for that full service?
For that service, since you provided the gems, he will just charge the labor, so we'll just make that 100 gold for the enchantment.
Okay.
As for a better spear, how much gold do you have?
800 and something.
No, I ain't gonna say how much I have. But
All right, so
you know what?
you all,
Bitch over there had 800 gold.
I only had 700.
yeah, but he had a very specific thing that he
And
wanted
also
done.
was supplying materials.
So you walk into the blacksmith. Like, hi, can I help you? The large, imposing blacksmith in full plate armor. Was surprisingly youthful looking face, short cut blonde hair, blue eyes.
I feel like you're trying to do something here.
Oh, I've been. You guys just didn't pick up on what I did when I first introduced these characters to you. Hi, welcome to Alphonse's Blacksmith. What can I help you with?
Alphonse.
I know what you did.
Of Alphonse. Written. I swear to God, if he has a fucking dog
No,
that has.
no. The
Well, you
alchemist is
guys-
Edward.
You guys met his brother and sister-in-law.
Okay.
Edward and Henry.
Yeah. You guys just didn't ask their names.
I knew.
Edward is the alchemist and Winry is the
Mechanic.
artificer. Yeah, the mechanic. You look a little lost there. Can I interest you in some of my armaments?
Looking to see if you have a better spear.
A better spear. All right, hold on one second. He steps out from behind. He goes back and he starts going through his racks of weapons and he finds one and he pulls it down and he goes, "This is actually a very common enchantment, but it's a flame spear. And the nifty thing about this is that it attacks space, or when you use it, it doesn't really need your strength so much as how smart you are using it. Because it doesn't really pierce like a normal spear does, but it burns as it hits.
So like,
So what I am offering you is the flame spear, which is a +1 magical spear. It doesn't roll its attacks off of your strength or dex. It rolls to tax off of your intellect. And it deals let me get to it. One D6 fire damage. But it is versatile. So if you two-hand it, it will deal 2 D6 fire damage. And I am offering this to you for a, well, you know what? I initially wanted to sell this for 500 gold because it's such a rare find. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can't have some fun with this. Make me an offer.
First you say it's a common thing, then you say it's a rare.
A common enchant,
A common enchantment on a rare weapon.
because the weapon itself works off something completely different than what it should.
Enchantments are rare, but this is a common enchantment. I do admit I made that a little confusing. I see it in your eyes. You're a very passionate person on the battlefield. I feel as though your wrath burns on the battlefield. I think this weapon would be very suited for a man of your taste.
You're gonna piss off the town.
Underneath the counter, there's a picture of him with the word "sucker." Look for gold.
Would you like to test the item out? Make sure it's legitimate?
Oh God. Straight into the bag of holding.
I should also say, it also does work as a magic focus. I mean, not crazy, useful, but you can fire your firebolts out of it. Let me look at how much money I have.
And if you place there within here, just go do it. I got a bow, 2 short swords, armor.
I'm willing to haggle with you. I remember you brought in a bunch of kind of low quality goblin gear today. You were probably expecting to get a little bit better of a deal. And I heard you had a little tragic accident out in the field. So I want to make this a special deal for you. You can say this sale is hot. These things are I think you've got some gold burning a hole in your pocket. When this thing could be burning a hole in your enemies.
You offer 200.
God. Make a charisma check.
It's a 15.
I'm gonna say nothing.
300. He'll take 225. The first roll was a nat 20. The second one was a nat 1.
That's why I said I'm not going to say it.
All right, so Lucas, you get the flame spear +1. Does 1d6 fire, or if two-handed, we'll do.
So what if I like do what I'm doing with?
If you bind it to you.
Yeah.
If you bind it to you, I'll just let it do a 2d6 flat out.
Because that's what I'm gonna do. So
Meanwhile, at the workshop, I want you to put this in here.
2d6 plus.
Uh,
Regular spear was 2d6 or 1d. We had it set to 1d8 plus 1 because of the versatile, and the base was 1d6 plus.
Yeah, so
Since it be working out as intelligence modifier, it would change that as well.
So it would go off the +3 of my intelligence.
yeah, so that would be for your attack modifier. So you would be rolling your intelligence when you roll attacks with this. And because you're binding it to you rather than 1d6, you'd be doing 2d6 fire damage.
So it's the plus. For the attack bonus, it'd be what then?
The attack bonus would be a +1 from the weapon itself, and then what's your intellect modifier?
3.
So it'd be
Then
a,
add another 3 from your proficiency bonus.
so it'd be a +4 altogether to your attacks.
Well, you have to add a proficiency bonus.
Oh, and your proficiency bonus. So 7.
God damn.
So you'd be a +7 to your attack rolls.
And it's a so that and then the regular spear was a 1d6 plus 1.
Yes.
So what would the flame spear be?
The flame sphere is just going to be a 2d6 because
Flat 2d6.
yeah, it was a 1d6 plus 1 because you were two-handing it, but you are two-handing this one via embedding it into you, so it does the 2d6 fire damage. So it is going to do more damage than your other spear. All right, are you guys both happy with your purchases?
Yes.
Alrighty. So, as you guys leave the tavern, or leave the blacksmith, I'm gonna say that both of you give me a perception check real quick. Oh.
It's okay, I did it for you.
So you
Yet again.
You see a shadow fly over top of you, and you look up, and you see this flying humanoid creature
Bring it down.
descending down upon your location. Miles?
Just bring it down.
You really want to say that out loud?
No.
You might get shot a few times.
Putting what down?
What time of day would it be?
We're gonna say it's midday.
Okay.
Because you guys spent like the first part of your day going out, having that big fight. You came back after that,
I'm going to.
and then you took a couple hour rest.
So I'm going to take a little bit to actually do that. Put that to where it's the same as the other spear.
Yeah, so you took enough time during this whole process. Is going to take enough time for you to bind it to you.
Okay.
Same for you, Jimmy.
Okay.
So this is going to be the introduction for. I don't know what your name is yet.
So he's the only one to saw the shadow?
Yes, but you are descending. If you want to, technically you are still in the air. You can choose what you
Guess
want to
I'd
do.
be
from
descending towards where Nigel would be.
there. You good? Yes.
Cool. Sure. Cool.
Descending from the sky, dressed in first what looks to be a light-fitting leather jacket, a pair of black feathered owl wings with snow white flecks within it, slowly descends down, landing on the ground before brushing herself, going, "Damn, this camp was hard to find. Told them to fucking wait for me on the turtle. They left without me."
So, were you on the turtle?
No, I've been flying.
So you've been flying here this whole way.
Yes.
He's been chasing
So-
after the turtle.
Someone slept in.
They told me to scout shit, and they leave without me every fucking time. Now where the hell is Nigel?
You all did get done speaking with Nigel. Perhaps you could help this.
As my character goes, he was that way. As I'm pointing towards where Nigel was,
The main
if you really
building.
want, we can walk you over
That would
to.
be helpful, because he never tells me where to go. He just says, go do this, meet these people, and leaves every time. I'm Luna, silent feather, by the way.
Hi, Luna.
Luna.
Luna. Okay. That's cool. It's just like,
All right.
as my character in the back of his mind is just like, now we've got bird people.
Technically, you've had bird people.
Oh no, now I've got owl people.
All right. So as you guys approach,
There's more than one type of bird person?
Yes, there is.
it has been a challenging
You've
mating
seen a
season
Kenku.
for bird
You've
person.
seen a Kenku, which
Okay,
is a
before this
crow,
expedition,
and now there's an
my
owl.
character thought he was quite worldly, having traveled and sailed and raided and whatnot, and now he's come to this and he's meeting all kinds of people.
I mean, would you
And
like to make
things.
a? Would you like to make a check to see, like a nature check, if you know what owlins are?
I want to.
23.
Okay.
18.
You both are very familiar with owlins. I would say you've encountered owlins before in your life. They're just large humanoid owls, basically.
Considering I was a hermit and like lived in the woods for a while, I'm just gonna assume the ones I have seen were like
In passing.
feral people.
Well, you could also have been like well studied. You don't have to have seen one. You could have just like read a book.
Oh, I'm sure I did, but at the same time, it's funnier to me to think of it as I've just seen. There's like where I was originally. There's just a group of them like up in the hills from where I was living that are completely. Think of the fucking islands that are on Earth that are like
Yeah, like untouched by civilization.
yes.
Owls tend to keep to themselves unless they're after something. Or knowledge.
Or not.
Japan.
Forbidden.
That sounds like Japan until it changed. And then they wanted everything.
We're not going to go down that path any further. We're not nuking an owlin island. Anyways,
I do automatically get Fireball at, I think it's level 7.
6.
6?
6.
So, I want to hear your opinion on this.
oh no.
I forget what class they were, but they were able to pretty much prepare Fireball by writing it in a book.
Yeah, that sounds like a wizard.
And each page, they would do it again, and again, and again.
Uses all
And
the
then
prepared spells as fireball.
And then set it to where when someone, not that wizard, or unless he wants it to, they all go off at once.
That would require another spell called Glyph of Warding.
So a wizard.
There's a really
So-
nasty thing wizards can do with Glyph of Warding and Fireball. Because Glyph of Warding lasts until it is activated. So if you give a wizard enough time to prepare in a, say, hallway, they can coat the entire hallway with fireballs, and the first glyphs go, okay, we activate when the glyphs behind us activate, Those activate when those behind us activate. You wait till they get halfway in the hallway,
So it's just a
and
magical
it's just a
minefield.
magical. This
It's
entire
legitimately
hallway is
just a
fine.
magical
They
minefield.
planted landmines?
Yes.
We walk our dogs out there. Anyways, so you guys approach the main building. And as you all are approaching the building, you all see Nigel stepping out. He's holding a familiar jewel box. And he looks up and he recognizes
Can I have my box back?
Oh, it's his box.
he recognizes the three of you. He takes a moment to recognize you and then he just goes, I knew we forgot someone!
Yeah, you did, you prick.
1,000 apologies.
It's not the first time you've done it.
Well,
The robot just burps in the corner.
Stop being spot.
well,
Don't ponder it too much. He's
You-
he's a
be
magical
grateful
golem
fire
of
didn't
some
come
kind.
out.
From which end?
Well, this works.
Robot burps the wrong way. The
This
fucking,
actually works out, Luna.
Hellish
These two adventurers have, let's just say, had an opening in their group, and I think they could benefit from a scout and ranger of your caliber.
Can I have a
I'm
box
part of the
back?
Boros Legion because they get everyone killed.
I like her already.
Luna, they're paying us good money to be here. I know it's weird why they're paying us, but I don't question it. We get free muscle, we get opposite of free muscle, we get paid muscle. I don't question it.
As long as no suicide runs. Not doing that again.
Now that we've got all that settled out, Luna, I'm glad you found your way to the camp.
You're lucky that turtle is so big.
Well, that is why we keep her. I'm certain that these gentlemen can give you the rundown on what we're going right now. I have got to deposit a very important magical artifact someplace a little bit safer.
Can I have a box?
You do not want to see what this thing did to the vaults.
Can I have a box back?
I will return it to you as soon as we find a proper containment field.
If you handed it to him, I don't think you're the proper field.
Let's not antagonize the man. He just gave us an artifact that I don't want to touch right now.
Anyways, if the three of you would please just return to the board, and I believe you all have had enough time to rest. We've got places that I've got to send expeditions. We are making history here, lads and lady.
There's no apparently Star Wars themed Stanley cups. I don't know why it popped up, but it did.
What the fuck is Star Wars?
You're gonna flop under the
Hey,
stars.
I've already seen outside. My character's already seen outside of the D&D
He's
universe.
still thinking about the giant taco.
It's like, ugh,
Is this the one right in the head?
I don't know, Luna. I swear these adventurers put more gray on my head every day. Anyways, you all going about with your business? I've got to go on about with mine. Nigel excludes himself as he wanders off towards another building. Would you all care to,
My character gets up and starts going.
just like, just walks away, doesn't
Oh, okay.
care.
Okay, we're dismissed.
Back to work.
Okay.
Just following you.
Weird bunch this time. Weird bunch.
So, you all are left with the same decision that we had this morning.
Double or nothing on the lobster fest, or do you feel like going to a temple?
The USS Lobster Fest.
Fia and Crow catch up with your group.
Oh, thank God, we have more people. Last time didn't end so well.
Fucking bird. Now we got two of them. I don't know why I'm slowly picking up your fucking accent.
Crow's more interested in the temple. Fia is very, I'll go wherever.
You want choose?
We're all slowly
I just
transitioning
landed
to
here.
trying to mimic that accent. Excuse me.
Well, I'm trying to get Fia to stay as a valley girl. It's like, I don't care where we go as long as we get to kill. I mean, have fun.
Nothing wrong with wanting to kill. It's fun pastime.
Okay.
Especially when I don't see it coming.
Okay, Dahmer.
You haven't seen the shit I've seen.
Or the shit he's taken. Have you seen owl pellets? Oh, nasty business.
One over
Those
there.
orcs deserved it.
There's one over there. Just fucking zombie stuff.
While walking, you see me reach in pocket petting something.
At least, maybe it might get rid of one of the zombies, indulge itself, carrion and all that.
So what are we doing? Doubling down in Lobster Village or taking a trip to the temple?
Dublin, I guess we're gonna. Do we want to try to go for the lobster place again, or do you want to go to the
Red
temple?
Lobster was the curse.
I'm for either or.
This sounds like a place where we could give ourselves a good, fair, and honest decision used by the mythological democracy
Shut
of...
the fuck up. We're
So
going.
we've got one for
we're-
temple.
we're going
so
to Lobster
by
Fest.
your logic, miss, we have one for temple, one that's I don't give a shit. You
Lobster Fest.
Lobster Fest, Lobster Fest. What do you say? Do you have an appetite for fish, or do you want to go to a temple?
I've been flying all this way. Do you think I'm really hungry for fish?
I don't know. It might be a favorite dish. I don't know. So
I
you,
prefer a nice, slow roasted rabbit.
so temple. All right, lass, you are the deciding factor. Come on, let's go.
All right, I will do
Hang on, Ben. I got you.
High Temple.
No.
Flip them all down.
I don't think
Mike?
that's going to be as accurate to flip. I'm just going to do High Temple, Low... High Temple, Low Village. Low Village.
So we are going lobstering. Got it.
Democracy prevails again. Perhaps we could try to
Got that?
not antagonize.
This is probably the best representation I can find right now.
I'm now going
That
to
was
generate a
completely
picture for it.
unintentional.
All right, so we're going after,
And he missed looking.
Oh, no, that's fine.
as we are going out, we'll do a quick roll to see if we get an encounter.
The path should be cleared already. Fuck you.
That was a good point. I'll roll disadvantage.
We're having another one.
There is a small encounter.
So we're having another one.
There is a
Okay, here
small
we go.
encounter.
It's like, okay, here we go again.
First off, passive perceptions are all
13.
13,
16.
16.
This is 13.
And that's your passive.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it's still 13.
It doesn't matter. They crit failed.
We get 2 sneak attacks.
Woo! Oh, this is going to be fun for me.
Okay, Burb.
So what you all
This
run
is-
into,
This is Burb 1, this is Burb 2.
none of them have seen you, but you run into a small skirmish of the remaining goblin population trying to fend off a wave of zombies.
I say this time, take no prisoners. Fuck them all.
Take no prisoners, kill them all!
I've had my fill of diplomacy, and these.
Fia says in
I'm
her
going to
best
absolutely
country girl
fuck
accent.
this thing up. If everything hits. What do you scorching ray?
Before he does that, Dread Ambusher. So that's already one additional attack. Plus 2 more arrows going at the fucker.
Okay, so you are making
3 attacks.
3 attacks on the bugbear.
First one is the Dread Ambusher.
I mean, that's what's mine. That's
That
what
is
mine's gonna be.
18 to hit.
You do technically have advantage on these because this is a.
True. It'd be 19 again. Second arrow. Be 18. That'd be a 30-20. Third shot. That would be 15.
Let me get to the bugbear real quick. I think that'll hit the bugbear, but let me double check.
Time to pull out the calculator for damage.
Yes, that. What was the last one?
15.
The last one misses, but the first 2 hit.
Okay. First shot. That would be. Plus an additional 19 damage.
I have to look at scorching ray again. I think scorching ray is in the player handbook.
It should be.
Yes, it is.
And take him to the air 40 feet out because I get bonus movement speed on the first turn.
Alright, so you did how much damage to the bugbear?
19. Surprise, motherfuckers. You see one bird that can't fly, and suddenly, arrows had gone.
How many goblins do I have up there?
3.
Just 3?
3 goblins. You said a bugbear.
Yeah. How many zombies do I got?
4. Three rays of fire. Hurl them at targets within range.
Okay.
You can hurl them at one target or several. Make range attack for each ray. On a hit, target takes 2d6 fire damage. Why is everything taking 2d6?
Because that's how a lot of spells are. The higher level ones are the way they
my-
have fun.
You
It's-
also,
it's
you also
two-
made my spear
It's
do.
2d6 for each ray.
Yeah.
So add it all
So
together.
as long as all 3 hit, that's
Yeah.
6d6.
66.
He just pummels into the bugbear, and the bugbear goes down on one knee as these arrows just like.
You know what? I'm gonna shoot all 3 gobos.
Gabos.
And the bird took a flight.
So that's a plus 5. Hang on, let me look. Plus 6.
Plus
So
6.
12, 16, 24.
Okay, the 12 misses. So pick the 2 you want to hit.
Oh, I hit these 2.
The 2 sides.
So 7 on one of them.
That's 11 on the other.
7 on
You failed me.
7 on both.
Alright.
And turret. I'm going to have him over here. And he's going to be force ballista.
Is your force ballista going to attack or
Yeah. He's going to shoot the bugbear.
shoot the bugbear?
I had to look at the force ballista again because I keep forgetting.
It's 2d8 alter spell attack for hitting. 2d8, 1d8.
2 force damage.
Give me damage.
hits, but let me check.
Where's the 11 I asked for?
An 11 misses.
It just kind of shoots the dirt.
It stumbles forward and shoots further.
Thunk.
Its turret seems to be sneezing. It farted.
It tried to shoot it like a mortar.
Jimmy.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
I mean, it says ballista, so it would technically arc.
But it's a 4 shot, so it's
Yeah,
I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot one of the zombies.
yes, I still fingers represent
Four.
flying.
24.
24 hits.
Hey, it works.
7 damage.
7 damage on Zambo. On the okay.
You know, Crow having PTSD because he can't fly.
Crow
Flash-
can technically fly.
Flashback to the one time where he did the flying fuck you.
I do want to ask. since
Fly
you said
or fall with style?
I could
He
use
loves
the
it.
Oh, that's it.
flame sphere to shoot like firebolt.
Yes, it is an arcane focus, so you can have the flame spear
So would
equipped.
would I be able to count it towards the firearm?
No, because that has to be specifically a wand or a staff.
Okay.
And then
Or
be
wand,
used
staff, or there's one more thing.
wand, staff, or a.
If you can apply it to an arcane focus, then I will say you can use it as a firearm.
I know it's wands and staffs.
Wand, staff, or rod.
Or what?
Rod.
Into, you know how to turn a wand, staff, or rod into arcane firearm. A conduit for your destructive spells.
You know what?
You can use
Because
woodcarver's tools to carve special sigils into a wand, staff, or rod, and thereby turn it into your arcane firearm.
It is by very definition
A pointy
a
rod.
rod.
A pointy rod.
So I'll let you do it.
Okay.
It just gives like a plus something to
So-
your spell attack.
When you cast an artificer spell through the firearm, roll a d8. You gain a bonus to one of the spell's damage rolls equal to the number rolled.
So pretty much you can add up to 8 to 1 damage.
I will
dice.
say, since you're bringing this up now, you haven't had the opportunity to do this yet.
Okay.
But the next encounter, as long as you state you are doing it, you will be able
Yeah,
to.
I meant to say earlier, but
It's like it says fire, but all he's doing is adding a little bit of damage.
So Fia is first going to point at the bugbear, casting Hex on it. So slap that on you, bugbear, and put this on Fia.
it works.
And then Fia's gonna pull up her longbow. And as she pulls back, 2 lights show up as her arrows. She's gonna fire the first one.
Please roll on that one so you shoot yourself in the foot. Damn.
Still one more shot.
So that one hits.
No, wait. I was looking at the wrong thing earlier. So, wait a minute. I get 2 attacks. No, I don't.
And I'm sad. I could have had the sort of Arby's dice, but they sold out way before a lot of people actually saw the ad.
Arby's dice?
The Arby's dice, they were $12 from outside of Metal Dice.
Well,
You want to know how much they sell for on eBay right now?
1,000.
the bugbear is
Anywhere
dead.
between 400 and 800
God damn. Or is that a fucking dice?
because they were limited.
I still
edition.
keep concentration
Oh,
because I can reapply Hex with them on my next turn. So it's not going on anything yet, just leave the Hex thing on me. And the second arrow, I'm gonna pull back and I'm gonna fire at the middle goblin.
this bitch is dead.
And that's a hit. Does 8 damage.
This bitch is dead.
The middle goblin's not dead yet.
Really?
It's the one you didn't hit with Scorching Flame.
No, that's the one I didn't hit. I hit these 2.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, the middle one's dead then.
It's like, wait a minute. No, I missed on
Middle
this.
of the group or middle of the ring?
I missed this one, but I hit these two.
Then that one still has full health then.
Yeah, no one took the back one.
For long.
I know.
Crow is going to twin a firebolt to attack the 2 remaining goblins, which is going to hit. For 6 damage on you, and 5 damage on you. All right, now we roll initiative. Sophia.
Keep rolling low on the initiative today. It's 8 for me.
You're not alone. Well, I know I rolled really high on the one, but this time no.
What'd you roll?
18.
Rusty, you said 8.
Yes.
Torrent,
11.
goblin zombies. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, so goblins are going first because they rolled a, guess what? Nat 20. Then it will be Luna. Come on. Then it will be Crow. Then Rusty. No, Torrent, not Rusty.
Let's see, wait a minute.
Let's see, what did I got 3 over him?
He's trying to nerf you.
He's just mad that I keep
Suddenly,
doing
Rusty's
wishbone.
pockets feel empty of gold.
I'll say he's just mad that I keep
One's a
doing
good
witch
point,
bolt to his big bats.
Then Rusty. Then Fia.
Where did my gold go? I just have one gold coin left. I just can't think.
Then the zombies.
Son of a. Hey, you're not last.
Can I tame a mimic?
You can.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
How do you tame a mimic?
It
Very careful.
mimics.
Under the DM's discretion.
Well, they're also a hide mind. If you can prove that you're beneficial to it, it will work with you. But you betray it, it eats you. But you need to find a baby mimic. Have fun with that.
Find the smallest mimic you can.
Oh no, baby mimics are found in mimic colonies. So, as a colony sees you as a threat, you're fucked. Because it may look like an ordinary town, everything in the town's a mimic.
So, one goblin is braver than the others. And he is going to stand his ground. The other goblin is fucking scared shitless. So he's going to try and run away. So he's gone. Leaving his
He got
battle
it
buddy.
fucked off.
How far does he go?
We'll say he's within the outer vicinity.
Damn.
I can hit him.
That's what I was saying. It's like,
I can hit him. Longbow.
I can shoot.
I'll tell you what,
I
he's
can
going to
shoot
be out
counter-
here.
I I could shoot catapult.
120 feet.
Yeah.
Max
We
range for a
got
longbow.
one turn. You got one turn.
You got one turn to kill that guy.
Kill and or cripple.
Move that other goblin into that first zombie.
He's got the axe.
Which would be
That's
a
why.
hit.
He's got that Viking spirit.
For 6 damage.
He's got that Viking spirit, the poor fool.
You just drooled on accident.
Unfortunately, he's the bravest one, but he only has 1 hit point.
He's trying to fucking
He's ready to die.
what's that one fucking dog?
He's dying with his. He's dying on his.
Luna.
Got one running away. First attack. That's an 11.
That misses.
Second attack. That's 20 something.
Well, that one hits.
For 11 damage.
You kill him.
No survivors.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Just flying around. This is why he pays me to scout.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep.
You still have 1 more attack, don't you? Oh no, you missed the first one, that's
That's
right.
the first one.
Torrent.
Alrighty.
It's Crow.
Oh yeah, it is Crow. I saw the drop. I'm gonna have to change Crow's
There's two sorcerers in this fucking party. God damn it.
Alright.
What's the ranger one?
Crow is... Actually, you know what? Crow is kind of sick of the bullshit here. So Crow's going to cast Fireball.
Fireball.
So-
Where was I already got my character's response.
So, back right succeeded. Bottom right succeeded. Goblin failed. How much damage is Fireball?
That's a good
I think it's 66.
I think
Memory serves
I think
66.
it's 66.
But let's double check. If we're gonna do overkill on a goblin with 1 hit point, let's do it right.
Fireball. 8d6.
86.
God.
I need 3 more d6s.
You said you need 3d6s?
Oh, perfect.
God damn it.
I have them just sitting right here.
Does Crow have a 4th level spell? He can
See, the
give all
reason I
orders.
was hesitating was you don't let the DM test your dice.
If you could help.
They're all dead. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38 damage. They're all dead.
All 4 enemies?
Yes.
All 5 enemies.
Yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes.
All right, next time you decide you want to go onto the sidelines, I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't
Luna's going to land going.
coming with us again.
Land going. No survivors.
There's just a fucking crater here.
This is the reason why I fly. That kind of shit, not good for the feathers.
Thank you.
You let the DM touch your dice.
They are now cursed.
Here we go. Print this image out, baby. Luna's character image from
Luna's just
Doesn't help the case.
Luna's just like,
Luna's taking people running away.
Uh-huh.
Where do you think you're going?
Luna also the moment she finds out that there's another bird of prey on the field.
why I fly, he blows shit up.
So you guys make your way towards the outskirts of the abandoned village. Fia's going to keep the concentration stuff on her because she can hold on to it for a longer period of time. Actually, that works.
Grab.
Oh yeah, we'll tally up experience for those guys real quick. The zombies were 6 of them, right? Or 4?
4.
4, so that's 200 experience. 3 goblins, so 150 experience.
And 1 bugbear.
Bugbear was... $200 experience. So altogether,
550.
550. Split that 3 ways.
183. 23.
So we'll just get
183 piece.
So this is not an Aldani, but this is the closest thing I think Nick has. So you see a group of lobster folk people just kind of marching around the area. Give me a perception check.
Those are the guys. Not those.
Well, that's not an Aldani.
I know, but I was just looking at it.
That's something.
I don't see shit.
22.
22. Jimmy,
For what?
perception.
8.
So you do see that as you guys come across the hillside and come into vision of these lobster creatures, that the one does look up at you and it acknowledges you, but then it just goes back to kind of trudging around doing its own business. It doesn't show any sign of hostility.
Doesn't look hostile, guys. It was looking at me. I don't know if it was seductive manner or not.
I'm just gonna put a few of these. They're big, so they're lobster folks just wandering around. They look more intimidating than they are. Okay, I should.
It's one of your people.
Fia notices it too.
There are what?
Both Fia and Luna notice that these things, they acknowledge us, but they're not aggressive towards us.
Don't piss them off.
I mean, the reports show that there's very little casualties. In fact, I don't think these things have even attacked any of the guards or scouts.
But if you recall in the description, they just appeared.
Well, the lobster people and those ones are right there. They might have come online to see what it was.
I can make you a giant lobster cage.
Don't tempt me.
Have the flying bird take it over there.
Does anyone have any kind of magic to speak languages?
I can speak with animals.
I do not have comprehend languages, I'm sorry. Not my skill.
What languages do they speak?
Perception.
Actually, I do think Aldani do speak common, but let me check.
They can speak common, draconic, goblin, and abyssal. Yes, the bird can speak to demons.
I have common and dwarven, that's about
I
it.
have common, dwarf, and sylvan.
Hey,
we
look, it's
can work
chronic
together.
They do speak common.
Okay.
We can talk dwarf to each other.
We can talk to
And I
each
can
other
insult you
in a
to
combat
this.
situation and confuse the rest of the enemy.
I'll tell you what. I've got a quick out. I can just teleport away if there's any danger. How about you all let me come
You
up?
can just teleport out if there's any danger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I will walk up there and I will initiate a dialogue
Oh, okay.
with these people. And if they're a danger, I will zip back and we can take on a position.
What's the state of the building in front of us?
Uh,
Does it have a roof?
The building itself does have a roof. Yes, it is an indoor.
I'm going to fly up and sit on the roof just to watch over her.
So Fia
I'm on the roof.
moves forward.
Two Guns International Harvest. Souls.
The Aldani kind of turn to recognize her. This one, far enough away, notices you, and it just kind of sits there and click clacks.
Or think that its stalk eyes are looking up at.
Yep.
Staring contest.
Kind of the way that is.
Staring contest with it.
You mean the thing that doesn't blink?
Exactly.
Okay.
Hi! I don't know much about you all, but we just noticed that you all weren't too concerned about us, but we wanted to come down here and see if everything was okay and, you know, make sure you guys aren't gonna cause problems for us. And the first Aldani comes up and it kind of click-clacks a little bit before it goes. We cause only problem if you cause problem first.
Really fat.
It's a crustacean trying to talk.
That's a crustacean trying to talk. I mean, it could be worse. I've heard some audiobooks.
Oh, I have no problems with you all. I want to make sure that we have a very productive interaction. The lobster, the Aldani just kind of cocks his head and you want friends? I love friends.
Oh no. Yeah, there we go.
Do I need to get the flamethrower?
Your style.
I do still have grease. We could steam them. By putting grease in the water and lighting it.
So, Fia turns back and kind of gives you all a thumbs up as the main Aldani kind of creeps off towards the ocean. It's ocean past this point. You all watch him sink under the water. And as you all stand there for,
Doing a staring contest with
yeah, you all stand there for what feels like maybe half an hour before the original Aldani returns, and behind him is what you presume to be the Aldani Elder. Much bigger, but still not, I know, that imposing.
We're gonna need more butter.
Titan!
If things go bad, we may need to get more butter.
I've got the grease.
And bibs.
The Aldani Elder is holding onto a staff.
That's a big stick. Okay.
Both you and Fia will give a perception check.
That would be.
Fia rolls advantage because she's right next to it. So both you and Fia, upon looking at this staff,
Oh, let's go. Oh, okay.
you see that it's
Or,
made from an old harpoon,
Yeah.
but the top of the harpoon is encrusted with a rainbow
I think
coral.
it's 1,000 gold.
Jesus.
And as the coral branches out at the top,
They're not worth that.
there
It's
are
because-
several
it's because of
skulls of different species
The effort to make one
rounding
in
around
this
it as a
particular
crown.
time zone.
I'm just asking if I can make one in between sessions.
Yeah, that'd be better.
Fia,
That'd be better if you have
I have tape.
Fia
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
subtly snaps her fingers, casting Detect Magic, and she can see that the staff has slight necromantic background, but not of a malicious nature. It's basically It's a staff of linguistic reanimation. Now speak with dead. So we'll do an Arcana roll. There we go, that's better. And she can determine that this staff was designed so that any of the species whose skulls are attached to it can communicate clearly with the lobster folk. So as the elder taps the staff on the ground, it rotates to a human skull. What do you all want with us? Well, we're part of an expedition that came out here, and we're just looking for, you know, excavation sites, looking for artifacts, looking for, you know, anything that might be related to Kenku history. The word Kenku causes a reaction in the head of the, or in the like eye stalks. It kind of flickers a little bit. Kenku, do you do battle with the undead of this island? Fia kind of looks back up towards the group and looks up towards you and just, we have
I saw it, you guys are not have to see it.
we have killed a good, I'll watch it in a bit. We have cleansed this land of a great many undead, yes. Your friends, they can come down and speak too. We wish to only say this once.
It just flies up and down.
Fia turns and just kind of waves you all down.
Damn it, they want peace. No lobster fest today.
As the whole group approaches, the lobster chief speaks through the staff again. Staff made from corpses on island. Coral, focus for powerful magic. Kenku bones, great habitat to grow coral. You bring Kenku bones, we grow coral. You wish take some for use?
If we discover any chemical bones, I see no issues with trading.
You know, the elder reaches into his shell and pulls out a small bit of rainbow coral and offers it to the party. Anyone want to grab it?
No, reach out.
What is that?
The elder pulls out a piece of rainbow coral and offers it to the party.
Well, I would take it.
Sure.
They seem friendly.
Fia, still using detect magic, focuses on the coral and goes, guys, this stuff is pretty potent. It's doing some weird stuff with the necrotic energy from the bones. Like, you gonna do an Arcana check? All right. 12. So you
7.
feel the magic off this thing, and you kind of feel what Fia is feeling, that this coral is taking the decaying energy of the necrotic rot and using it to grow. And you being an alchemist, theorize that you might be able to use it in your own potions.
Just gonna grab it from who has it right now.
Technically, Jimmy has it.
I'm just gonna grab it out of your hand and put it in the bag.
What is it?
The coral.
What happened? What was the property of it?
He has a suspicion that he can use it to create stronger healing potions.
Oh, okay. He grabs it. Yep.
So he's going to experiment with it.
Nom nom. To the bag it goes.
I thought that was crazy. Jesus, grabbing everything. Putting it in his bag.
You should have seen the last thing he tried to put in his bag. I wasn't there, but I heard it was awkward.
We were just going to side at him like, is he covered or something?
Okay, well, we definitely have no
Sold the bag
issues.
open to you.
We definitely have no issues bringing any bones we find to you. As long as we can keep a peaceful relation between you and our expedition. The elder clacks the staff again and goes, "Peace desired. No interruptions to our purposes." Fia just kind of, good enough for me, everyone? Anyone?
Sounds like a deal to me.
Okay, rock lobster.
They help those. I help those who help me. A rock lobster?
So, are we done speaking with the lobsters?
Yes.
Or? All right, so the lobsters kind of disperse. The elder sinks back into the ocean, and
So have we enlisted their help or something, or what was it?
That's
So
right.
what we're
We
doing-
bring them kinku bones, they give us magical coral.
Oh, okay.
magic coral that.
Carl.
Do you want to go ahead and experiment with it and see what you can do?
I'm going to go search the building.
You got a building and a tower.
I'm going to the building.
I don't have
I will
any actual
take the tower.
healing stuff. Like, I haven't scavenged in a while.
I mean, do you want to scavenge?
Sure.
I'm doing shit.
So that'd be a investigation perception.
Do investigation.
Who said it was? I don't find shit.
That'd be a 10.
Plot armor. Roll again.
And
There
it is.
Rolls a 1. Roll
Plot
again.
armor.
Rolls a 20.
So you find enough materials around that you are confident that you can make a good few potions and even experiment on a few of them with the coral.
I will do that.
So because you already rolled the 20, I'm just going to go ahead and let you successfully experiment with the coral. And what you discover is that the coral indeed does enhance the potency of the healing potions. In fact, it seems like one piece of coral can be split evenly among a good any amount of potions you might be able to make in one sitting. You can probably make the coral spread out for, and it will double the effects of the potions.
Can I do it to already existing potions, or do I have to make them?
It doesn't seem to work as great with already existing potions. But another interesting...
I have greater healing potions. I was like, can I make them better?
Give me an investigation check too.
It's a 10.
So you suspect that the anti-necrotic potency of the coral may also allow these potions to be used as holy water-esque grenades against the undead.
Can I try? I know there's none of them around here, but I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna ask you what happens. I'm gonna take one of the flash bombs that I have and mix and grind down some of the coral and put it into the powder that's in it.
Okay, give me a.
I do have proficiency with alchemist and herbalism twice, so.
That was a
Yeah.
long time.
What do you usually use? You use nature, right?
For
Use a medicine roll. Because I think medicine would be the most that applies to it.
Motherfucker.
Fuck it.
okay, that is the one I dropped.
So you successfully figure out how to implement this coral into your flash bombs, effectively creating
holy hand grenades.
holy hand grenades that will
Look
blind.
and count to 3. Not 2, not 4, 3.
That will blind.
So with that 20, can I turn all 3 of my flash bombs into that?
Yes, and you know what? We are going to give them, because of the potency of the coral, we're going to give them 4d6 radiant damage to undead. Because I wanted this little trip to be worth it, and I specifically wanted this trip to be a you thing.
Okay, then how many health potions did I make?
You did a nat 20, so let's give you 5.
5 regular, or you want to do?
Let's do 3 regular. You experimented with 2, so make them.
Isn't it?
Just list them as coral potions,
So
and they
it's
will.
2 coral potions.
Yeah, and they will heal. They will either heal. What do normal potions do? 1d4.
1d4 plus you plus the 1d4 plus the caster.
Okay.
Caster's whatever spell thing.
Make
The
these
spell type modifier?
is 1d4 plus your con.
Yeah.
So if you throw these and use them for damage, make them 2d4. Make them heal 2d4 plus the con, and make them deal 2d4 radiant damage to undead. Only undead though.
So it's 2, 4 plus 3 for heal.
Nice.
And then what was the damage?
2d4 plus your
You said it was 2d4 for the healing, and then
yeah, and then 2d4 for radiant damage to undead only.
hopefully I can read that later. But
So at this point, with it being 10:35, I'm gonna let you guys decide. Do you guys want to start the water dungeon, or do you guys want to go back to camp, call it a night, and we'll pick it up 2 weeks from now?
Camp.
Camp.
I'd say camp.
Do we find anything in the house?
What did you roll to find in the house?
I got 10.
10.
There's an old shoe.
can I do a perception to see if see if there's any of those just lying around?
The coral.
And get like, say something
Don't
dropped it
piss
or
them
something.
Make it with disadvantage because they probably would have harvested it if it's.
A 3.
No, you don't find.
I said a perception check, right?
Yeah, you don't find.
That's a 7.
You find. You find traces, like you find like areas where they've harvested it up on the beach side.
So I can kind of know where it grows a little bit.
Yeah, you understand that it grows underwater, and if you can look in the water and you can see the bone-like walls that they have made underwater for the coral to grow off of. But you also see that there are also Aldani tending to these walls as well.
Soylent Green is people.
Well, good news. You found something.
Bad news.
No.
He rolled another 20.
For in your favor, you found
3,000 people like all of this.
you found a box of gemstones, and I want to do another roll. Nat 1, so it's all just going to be like low quality. We'll say it's got 2 citrines, an amethyst, and 3 quartz. The citrines are used for radiant, the amethyst for thunder.
That's weird.
Well, these are also for masterworking if you choose to do that.
Okay, we're radiant.
Radiant. Amethyst and quartz will be for thunder. Alright. I'm not going to do a roll for an encounter on the way back, just because of how late it is. And I don't want to risk killing another player. So, we'll have you guys go back to camp and report your findings for the village.
Sure.
The Aldani aren't quite willing to allow the expedition forces in the area. They're not trusting yet. So,
if we do report to Nigel, just tell him about the
Yeah.
deal. And
Yeah.
And
So, Nigel will instruct you all to cooperate with the Aldani to build their trust and hope that either their objective comes completed and they clear out, or that they will eventually allow expedition forces to excavate the areas along the coastline.
Is it a good idea to just be giving them kinku bones? Wouldn't that be considered?
They seem to be using it for a good purpose. They want to combat the undead.
Pulls a,
As
pulls
much
a flashball.
as interesting as it would be to study these kinku bones, I don't actually think we're going to get much from them. We have done some work on the skeletons that we have encountered on the first landing, and as far as we can tell, they're very similar to most necromancy, with a slight tinge of the void crystals we have found before. So, nothing strong enough for us to harvest, but if the Aldani have the ability to pull that power from it, I see no reason why not to cooperate with them, as long as they remain peaceful with us.
What's the radius of this flashball?
20 feet.
20 feet, yeah. Yeah, so you have undead nukes.
You have a holy fireball.
It's legitimately a holy hand grenade.
Yeah. I'm giving you that, by the way, because of our party's lack of radiant damage. I mean, we have a cleric, but
with
That does
guiding
thunder
bolt,
damage.
yes.
I just haven't used guiding bolt.
Yeah, because you're more focused on
Like
lightning.
Keep forgetting how this
and
one.
thunder.
Yes. So,
But I have guiding bolt. I can do.
yeah. But I'm kind of, especially since we lost our paladin, so it's kind of a like, I want us to have big radiant damage when you need it.
Mhm.
And those bombs, like,
Do you imagine that?
Oh,
if
that's
I
why
would've
I
had one
haven't
of those
used this. That's why I didn't
in
out
that
and out
account?
use those
You'd be alive.
those citrine gems, because you gave me 2 citrine gems.
Yeah.
While attempting to give to my weapon, those you ruled as radiant damage, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, that means it's a guaranteed radiant damage of the chromatic orb
Yeah.
spell.
Meanwhile, Luna's over here walking back holding a bunch
Ken?
of food. Shiny, 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 shiny.
I know it's a fire spear, but can I put those on there to make it do both?
Holy fire.
No, because your fire spear is already dedicated to fire.
No holy fire.
What if I tinker with it?
The other thing to keep in mind is you got so many because you roll those nat 20s. In the future, if you roll a nat 1,
It's just gonna waste.
you're gonna waste the coral. But if you roll like a 2 to 5, I'll let you build 1. And
So
further,
I need to periodically buy more.
yes. That is the end of this session. Bye.